Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehaw Lads podcast, episode number 43. As always, let's kick this off with some memes from over the weekend. None of these are really good because there just wasn't shit going on this weekend.
Fuck?
Well, I
thought mine were funny.
I thought mine was funny.
I just like to shit on you guys. What do you mean?
A little bit.
Well, fuck, I guess we're going to find out.
I don't even think I sent any in.
Let me pause. You had one from last week that I've just pulled up for this week, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Buying a
Let's
used
hope we didn't
2012 green Kia Soul. Damn, at my aunt, why don't you? It's been a good car for her, I'll be honest.
Hey, they have a horrible
Oh, they're not good cars,
problem
but it's been good
right
to
now.
her.
They're literally just bombs. They're on a time release
It's a
schedule.
hamster wheel.
The Kia Soul was made for hamsters. Or the
I
hamster
believe
was
that.
made for the Kia Soul.
Hamster.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, someone would like to read aloud.
When you tell your buddy his truck is leaking something and that he should go taste test it, so he does just so it's just piss. Oh. Sad.
gross.
What's that puddle under there? I don't know. We'll taste it and find
Piss.
out. It's just piss.
Piss.
You just pissed there while he was outside.
Christ.
Next up.
If you're not showering after the bar, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just sitting on the floor drunk eating pizza with a dog.
Listening to white girl music.
I've been there.
Just let him have a little bite.
Hey, this song slaps.
This song's gonna get his channel taken down. God, I hope so.
Copyright strike.
This is yours from last week, Andy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish mine sounded that cool.
They could if you just made it sound
Yeah,
cooler.
just put a turbo on it.
No.
Come on, just spend more money.
It'll turn into a fucking pirate ship.
What do you mean by that?
It's gonna go
It's
in the
got
water.
cannons.
It's gonna blow
It's
holes
got-
in the side.
blows
of the
off the side.
It'd be sick, though.
That's a myth. Engines don't explode. It's
Correct.
never happened once.
Yeah.
I don't remember who the fuck sent this one, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, this one was me.
Oh,
Ever put some stupid ass music on there again, I swear to God! Come on!
That one
Me
was
for real.
that
Yeah.
one was for Nick.
Yeah.
What was that caption on there?
The heifers fast passing my creed for Taylor Swift at the
Yeah.
bar.
Oh my god!
bitches.
Play this shitty ass music. Good lord!
That would make me be 6 feet from the edge.
I don't know what this last one is.
God, who would play Taylor Swift in a bar? What a degen.
Yeah.
Have you been to Aces and Eights, my brother in Christ?
Honestly,
lately.
not in a really long
Yeah.
time.
I know,
Literally,
we haven't been
it's
Last
Aces
time
in
I
a while.
was when we went to breakfast.
The last time
Breakfast.
I was there, me and Brad were eating dinner, and I texted him like, "Oh damn, they playing Creed in the
Yeah.
bar." And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Nick logged onto his touch tunes from his house and played more Creed.
Yeah. I said, "You
Hell
still
yeah.
there?"
Yeah.
Here you go.
I was talking to Brad, and he's like, "That's how you know you're in a Midwest white bar because they're playing Creed." I'm like, "Funny enough, I know who played it."
yeah,
And he's
funny
not
enough,
even-
there's 5 more coming up.
What did I play? I don't think it was like a well-known Creed song.
I think it was
either.
My Sacrifice at the end. I don't remember exactly.
You're right. Yeah, it was.
I think that's where you had gotten to.
I contemplated playing Bullets, but it's like, nah, that'll be nice.
a little bit
Hell
too
yeah.
deep of a cut.
Bullets was their
Love that.
arc.
One more, just for the.
Oh, dude, immediately.
Yep.
As soon as the first basket of rolls is going at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did see this
Can we
also.
get some more rolls,
and it was
please?
very true.
It is so accurate.
Almost immediately.
Especially
Some more butter.
we've been talking about Texas Roadhouse for fucking like 3 weeks in a row now. So
Yeah.
We were just there too.
Oh, did you figure out how to zoom in? You got your little thingy?
yeah,
Yeah.
I set a 4th preset so it'll zoom in.
Sick.
It's not on the screen in here, but it does the thing.
You can see it on your phone though, can't you?
Kind of. I set the preview really slow so it like
Refreshes.
here just for the meme. I'm gonna zoom in. It takes about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds for it to update.
Love that. All
Now I
right.
could turn it up faster, but I'd just be wasting data at that
Yeah,
point.
that's true.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
Cool.
So that's the memes for the week. None of those were awful, so that's a good start at least.
Good.
Speaking of things that are awful, have you guys heard what Chicago's doing?
Oh, fuck.
They
Here we go.
they solved crime.
Oh, did they
I'm
now?
sure.
They did.
Why
Did
not?
they arm every man, woman, and child?
Way bad. This is Chicago we're talking about here. What could they do that would solve all the crime?
I might know what it is.
You might. Well, you could see it if you guys could read that. You guys can't read that far.
No,
That's-
I can't.
Stay out of Gotham.
This TV fucking sucks
Was it
so
the?
bad.
Was it
was
like
free.
the Better Chicago thing?
Oh no, that we're in the future now.
Okay.
Chicago sues Glock.
Over 3D printed machine gun converter.
So
What even
the
is a
switches?
3D printable
we're gonna read through this real
machine
quick.
gun converter?
Glock
gonna learn.
switch costs $20 online.
The city of Chicago has sued gunmaker Glock for neglecting to address reports of gun owners illegally turning their handguns into machine guns with a 3D printed part. A small quarter-sized part called an auto sear or Glock switch costs $20 online and can be manufactured at home with a 3D printer. Once it's installed, the handgun can fire 1,200 rounds per minute, which the suit alleges contributes to the deadly violence in the city.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just say I have a 30-round mag. How many rounds did it say?
1,200. That is what a Glock fires is 1,200 rounds
Be
per minute.
500 magazines.
It's. I don't think you can count.
No,
Be
400 magazines.
40 30-round mags.
It would be
I was
5.2
close.
billion magazines.
Just instantly. I don't think you can count.
I just something don't.
I might not be right, but I was fast.
now,
The math ain't mathin'.
where are these so-called
$20
3D files? Because that's a load of horse shit.
Thegatalog.com. They're easily available. I could probably find one in the next 30 seconds
Oh, God. Why are we doing this?
because it's not illegal. It's free information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catalog.com.
I found the website.
Oh, it's not .com. God damn it. Hold on.
.net.
No,
GoDaddy.
it's
.biz.
.com.
You can buy it.
I'm on
though.
.com.
Did it really? Oh, it's the catalog. That's why.
Ah.
Let's see.
Hybrid designs, printable frames and receivers, primary
Accessories.
Oh.
Hold on.
Words are hard to
Wow.
read fast.
The first thing on the accessories page, make Glock's full auto Glock auto sear right there. It took me 15
92,000
seconds.
views 3 years ago.
Yeah. All you do is just click this and you just download some
downloads?
stuff. 2.8 megabits and you can have a full auto Glock.
Does that say set or wait? What is the 705? Is that how
So-
many downloads it was?
I have no idea. what
No,
that
but
is.
it has
Oh, it's
92,000 views.
That's
Yeah,
that's part
I
of
saw that.
Odyssey's thing. Is they
So
have like
is
staked
this
amounts.
illegal to do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Big
it's,
time.
It's a whole.
Fuck.
It's a whole lot of crime.
All right, this
Yeah.
episode
Well-
we are applying for my FOID card live.
Yeah, you do not get to do that
So
without going to jail.
It's not,
Correct.
well, it's completely legal to have the file.
Yes,
Okay.
the information itself.
That is information which is under
First Amendment. Baby.
First Amendment.
The right to.
It is not until you slice it and begin printing that it becomes illegal.
Oh, it is
then you're
illegal.
making-
Oh, it's extremely.
Oh, yeah, you
illegal.
will go to
fuck.
fucking
Oh
federal
yeah, no,
goddamn
yeah.
prison.
There's a
Yeah.
reason we don't have this already, Nick. It's because it's very illegal. There's a reason.
He
like,
doesn't have any.
okay,
No.
sad.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah, sorry, no, I will never own a Glock. Sorry.
Michael.
What's wrong with Glocks, you fuck?
Michael
everything?
just sold his. I mean,
LOL.
traded it for duck calls. So I mean, if that tells
first
you
off,
anything.
That is an
happened-
L trade, but it's honestly still an up.
No, he
I
got some
happen-
very expensive duck calls.
I believe that.
They're
but
like
yeah.
custom.
Damn.
He got like 2 or 3 like custom handmade, like super nice.
I
And he
like
didn't-
my Glock.
Yeah, but it was a Glock 19, so.
Oh,
fucking
yeah, Glock
yeet.
19 suck.
Chuck that shit.
So if it's so
Would
good,
you
why
rather
isn't there
have
a
some
Glock
chunks
20?
of wood or a fully functioning pistol made by Glock?
Chunks of wood.
Chunks of
Literally
wood.
chunks of wood.
Fuck y'all, as long as it
The
was a
one
Glock
from Vermont.
17.
Oof. But yeah, having the information is fine. It's once you show intent
Yes.
to create a machine gun,
Yeah.
jail.
Damn.
Jail.
Yeah. So
That's fucking
I'm totally
funny.
not browsing this website as we speak.
the catalog,
Yeah.
it's got a lot of dope shit on there. What we need to do segments on the catalog one of these days. 'Cause there's a bu-
Yo,
They
a
got
Mac
belt-
10.
oh, the Mac Daddy, mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Or the Big Mac,
Mm-hmm.
3D printable Mac 10 frame.
I so want to build a mac and cheese.
Let's do it.
They're so sick. Or a DB9 alloy. I don't know. We'll talk about 3D printed
That'd be a
guns.
fun side video.
No, because
Illegal.
we go to jail still. Fuck. Illinois made everything illegal. 3D printing a gun illegal.
We did it in Mexico.
It's
like
illegal
the
to
0
have
to
it here,
60
though.
videos.
It's illegal to have it here is the problem.
We don't have it here. We have it in Mexico.
I know people with land out of state. We can distribute freedom, but
Okay.
yeah, we're not allowed to have anything cool here. And apparently Glock is the problem.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So the main
Stupid Glock.
idea
Fuck you.
behind the lawsuit is It's the ease with which Glock pistols can be modified with Glock switches has gained national attention in the past few years for its unique and outsized role in worsening America's gun violence crisis.
Yet, all I need to make my AR full auto
Still a crime.
is a fucking metal coat hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still illegal.
Well, yeah, it's still fucking illegal, but why the fuck are we hating on Glock?
A shoestring
They
is
suck.
illegal.
Oh, yeah.
On like an M1 Garand, if you wrap the charging handle with a string, allegedly, and wrap it around the trigger guard,
That is
as it
illegal.
pulls forward, it'll pull the trigger and it'll become full auto. That is classified as illegal.
What is that called again? A bump something?
Bump stock?
bump?
No, not a bump stock.
Bump string? What do you fucking
Uh,
bump fire?
no. I don't know.
You
Whatever.
got me. fucked.
Yeah, I don't know
couldn't
what you're
tell
talking
you.
about.
Hip fire. You're just shooting from the hip like your Scarface, launching grenades out of your M16.
With a mountain of cocaine in the background.
Allegedly. You don't know it was cocaine? It sure looked like it though.
Probably Splenda.
It's baking flour.
Apparently, Chicago police say they have uncovered 1,100 guns with a Glock autoseer switch in connection with homicides, assaults, kidnappings, carjackings, and other crimes.
Yeah, right.
So apparently Chicago is seeing thousands of these converted pistols.
So, okay, but now here's the question. Are they 3D printed auto sears or are they actual metal?
Potato.
Yeah.
They're still a crime either way.
Well, yeah,
And
but you can't.
you have to remember the people that are writing these
People are
laws,
so fucking dumb.
they
Well,
don't know the
whether it's-
difference.
They're going after Glock, whether it's a metal auto sear or 3D printed
Yeah.
one. Like that's the lawsuit is just for auto sears.
Yeah.
Period.
The quote about it is right now, anyone in the United States with $20 and a screwdriver can convert their Glock pistol into an illegal machine gun in just a few minutes. And
I have those things.
I have those things.
Well, you don't have a Glock.
hypothetically,
Yet.
not yet,
Yet.
until he finds one. You just go to the river, throw a magnet, you'll come up with 3 of them.
Yeah.
I got a metal detector.
Me when we're on our architectural tour on the riverboat. with a
Marcus-
magnet
No,
on
they're
the
actually
side.
in the UK right now.
Marcus swim in the fucking Chicago River with a scuba tank. Glock.
So
it's like,
green right now.
Taurus, High Point. This is all shit. God, where's anything cool?
Hey, Taurus and High Point are shit.
Yes, but so
I
the
would still
majority
buy a High Point though over a Glock.
you can't.
I'm gonna smack you
Yeah,
in the
you
dick.
can't buy one in Illinois.
you
They're
can't
so
buy-
poorly made.
Yeah, they do not meet our minimum standards for a pistol in Illinois. So you
Yeah.
cannot sell High Point pistols.
Yeah.
But I could still buy one just outside of
Yes.
Yes,
You just
yeah,
you
but
had to buy.
that's
You
illegal.
have to buy one somewhere else. It's not
Well,
illegal.
Iowa.
As long as you use your FOID card, it's completely
Okay,
legal.
I guess
But
that's fair.
Sick.
yeah, we'll just go to Indiana, or Iowa, go to Brownells. Brownells is
There you go.
fucking sick.
That was a good time.
But the whole like theory behind this lawsuit is it's so easy to convert that they have to sue Glock for not changing their design. Which, to be fair, they haven't changed their design in 5 generations, and they all look the same. Upper weird.
Say, when's the last
Fuck
time they
y'all,
made
L.
anything new?
Fuck y'all.
They made the Glock 44, which shoots 22 LR, and it exploded all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Sick.
That one was
They
pretty
like
bad.
they've made Glocks that shoot 9 mil.
Why wouldn't they just call
45.
it the fucking Glock 22 instead of a 44? I'm just.
We're not. getting
They're all
into
about
this.
these fucking numbers, and
I'll-
they're all like in the teens to
I'll
20
I'll
range.
give you that.
Why call it a 44?
The same
It's-
reason
it's-
Samsung went from S10 to S20.
No, it's way worse.
No,
than that.
No, it's even
Is it-
dumber.
Yeah,
It's
because-
almost as bad as USB naming schemes.
So the Glock 17 holds 17 rounds of
Cool.
9mm. You're like, this makes a ton of sense.
Yep.
Oh, the
That's why I
Glock,
got one.
What about the Glock 19? Does that hold 19?
Nope.
No, it holds like 12. And
Love
you're like,
that.
okay, but it's still 9mm? Yeah. Okay. What about the Glock 22 or 26? It's like, well, that one's this and that. Like, none of the naming conventions make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
We
it would
love
be
it.
nice if they did. They just fucking
Or even
don't.
like the year it came out, or like any relevance to
There's
the number. There's
literally
zero.
none as far as
Yeah.
anyone can
That's
tell.
why I've officially given up with Glocks. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck one you're talking about. I'll
Like,
be honest.
The Glock,
Zero idea.
A Glock 40, you would assume would shoot 40 Smith & Wesson or something. Nope, doesn't. It's just they're making shit up on the fly. It's hilarious.
Love that shit.
Yeah, there's literally no good like rhyme or reason to any of
yeah,
it.
I'll give you guys that.
Depressed? Smith & Wesson.
This Smith & Wesson got me moving like an invasive species. But yeah,
Right.
I saw this pop up the other day. I'm like, are you like?
So, how did they actually serve them with a lawsuit?
I believe that is technically what has
Yeah.
happened. Is they've
Good lord, I would love to see the Glock.
the response
lawyers
letter.
Just, go
They'll
fuck
be like,
yourself.
LOL, shut up. Like, are you kidding me?
Just on official letterhead. LOL.
Yeah, just no. It'll send him a gallon of horse cum from Glock Stallions.
Why would they send them hundreds of thousands of dollars?
That's actually very expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Glock also manufactures horse semen. In
Yeah.
case you didn't know,
Yeah, they have an
Pretty cool.
entire thoroughbred line.
they make a lot of fucking money. But
Yeah.
so yeah, the whole plot of the argument is it's so easy to convert, but it's like it doesn't matter if it's easy to convert or not.
Yeah,
So
I could drill a third hole right now.
that is don't know.
I could.
You could.
I'm not going to.
There's no intent to do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just see shit like this all the time, and I'm like,
the fuck?
all I can hope for is that they like this goes to a higher court, a Supreme Court, or a circuit court or something, and they go, "Are you guys retarded?" No, and overturn it completely.
Yeah.
Which then sets precedence that you can't just sue a gun maker because they do something you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Which I believe after Sandy Hook, they started. They tried to go after.
Didn't this happen not too long ago? A
DPMS?
gun manufacturer got
you
sued.
got sued for a murder. Yeah,
Well,
it happens.
I believe it's DPMS, which I think sued after Sandy Hook and Kyle Rittenhouse's incident.
I don't know about after that, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
There's always
what
a
a
ch- I know
dude.
Winchester got sued not that long ago for
Oh, yeah.
for
Fucking arm
connection or
apart.
something,
Hell
but
yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm
Also,
hoping,
I remember DPMS has definitely gotten sued because that's the AR that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the brand that I have. And I was like, oh dang, like that's neat.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
like-
kind of followed along with it because I have some
Is
relevance
that
to it.
your
My AR,
pistol?
my 15.
No.
no,
Oh, okay.
no. That's what
oh,
the fuck is it?
Fuck.
I don't know, but I want one.
FMC.
Yes, I
Yeah.
want that.
Foxtrot mic, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, sold through Primary
Or FM,
Arms. Yeah, FM.
So fucking cool.
FMCM9, I think. Yeah. Or
Sounds
something
that
like that.
fucking adds up to me, but
Yeah.
what I'm hoping is this litigation goes through, they get laughed at in court, and this sets a precedent that, like, if it's easy to convert to a machine gun, that doesn't make it illegal. And then we'll just slowly work back machine gun laws because
Hell yeah.
there's two types of firearms, generally speaking.
Yes.
Open bolt and closed bolt. Closed bolt, there's a lockup system. So as the bolt closes, it locks, then it fires. That's usually the standard for or it fires from a closed bolt. So the bolt locks in, and then the trigger is allowed to push, hit the firing pin, and launch the bullet. Open bolt is kind of the opposite. So when it's ready to fire a round, the bolt will stay locked backwards away from the round, and you pull the trigger to release the bolt forward. As it comes forward, that's when it fires.
Yeah.
So all the trigger does is holds the bolt to the rear. That's called an open bolt, which is extremely easy to convert to a machine gun.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, if this goes to a certain point and they say, no, it doesn't count like that, that then sets precedent. Well, if it's easy to convert, then it's not illegal. Then we should walk back open bolts. And we just slowly and steadily gain a little bit of rights back.
Well,
Now, does that actually happen? No, of
No.
course not.
Yeah,
Because
probably not.
we never get our rights back in Illinois anyway, because all our shit sucks. Just like Pika, who's still locked up in a fucking circuit court, can't do shit about it till it gets to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
is that where our stuff's at right now?
Yeah, we've got plenty of time to wait.
Fuck.
Yay.
Or fucking move. Which I don't want to do that either. But
Yeah. I don't want to do either, but I do want my fucking guns back because this is horse shit.
this is I just want to buy new shit. I just want cool new shit. All my shit's garbage now. I want
What
cool
was it?
stuff.
My one of my IT guys at work, when that 3-day free and clear thing happened.
Freedom Week.
Yeah, Freedom Week happened. He was like, "Well, I bought my AK."
Hell
He's
yeah.
like, "I had the money sitting in my safe, and then that happened, and I immediately went out and bought one." I was
Immediately.
like, "Good for you, buddy.
Good shit.
Good for
Yeah,
you."
now he's a criminal for doing that apparently. 'Cause,
Well,
fucking
technically,
no.
3 of us are felons.
We're not admitting that out loud.
Nope.
I would never commit crime. I commit petty crime because they're fun, just for my own enjoyment.
Like tax evasion.
I'll let you simmer on that one for a little bit. I'm calling your
We do this all through a VPN. It's
I'm
okay.
calling your CPA later.
Yeah.
Like, here's the evidence.
He's
I don't
gonna
know.
call me a dipshit.
Be like, that doesn't count, but that's hilarious.
Husband's a CPA.
Jesus Christ. You got that
Absolute banger.
That was such a deep cut. Holy fuck. How do you pull a line out like that? That's nuts.
A joke with another group is we sing that song, but we replace a random word in the verse with CPA.
Oh, okay, I got you. That
Like-
makes sense.
Like Jane just hit the CPA. She never had it all. 1 CPA a day. Husband's a CPA.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Christ.
It's like mom's
Only
spaghetti.
been with one CPA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna shake her ass
very
on the
sick.
hood of her CPA's car.
love Okay, I hate this. Here.
All right.
This
Your
fucking
yellow
sucks.
SUV is now the CPA.
Badonk.
I've got one more topic I can throw out there, and then we can move on to Andy's stuff.
Yay.
So,
Great.
What do you got?
it is officially 2 months until rally season starts.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Which means I got to get going on stuff.
Yes.
Which means I need to decide on an official livery for the car. And
So
Yes.
when are we
Right.
getting high as fuck in the paint booth off paint fumes?
there's a vent. It's not that bad anymore.
Correct.
Now, if you want to spray some in a little paper bag and take it over in the corner, I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
all you,
judging,
buddy.
but or just go stand by the filter and just get soaked with paint.
Yes.
You just slowly change color.
I'll say put some goggles on and be like, I'm ready.
I'll be like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Really, what did he do in that film?
He went black.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm watching fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your
Allegedly.
Jellyfin.
Is that on the Jellyfin?
Yeah.
I want to start watching.
I'm
that.
like season 3, I think, and there's one episode where
Pepe Sylvia.
D goes blackface. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, this was made in the early 2000s.
We
apparently.
can't
Yeah, like
do that
07,
anymore.
yeah.
We'll get canceled.
Damn, comedy was illegal back then. This
Yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
Oh, dude, it's very out of pocket shit they do on this show, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's
That's why I downloaded the TV rips.
See, I think it was a little edgy even for back then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just saying out of pocket
I
shit
mean,
to random
that didn't
people.
stop Shane Dawson.
It didn't stop Shane Gillis either.
He's
but
making them
slow
at
down.
night.
Slow
Shane
down.
Gillis
Fuck's
is
he making
funny.
him?
He is so funny.
Yes.
Because he
You
got
gotta come down there.
He's
Beat the
just
fuck out of you.
he's just like us. He built a little different.
He really is.
He's
He's
wired.
risen with
Rhythm with the tism.
Yeah, risen with the
Yes.
Good
tism.
lord.
Amen.
So anyway,
Paint scheme.
paint scheme.
Are we deciding on that right now?
I've got one in here. I think this is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Do you, like, is
Okay.
it exact or is it just AI or is it?
No, this is an actual design.
This is an actual paint scheme.
I actually tried. By that I mean I just stole it from somewhere. But
Love that.
Now, if you don't like it, we know someone who is a graphic designer.
damn, you should have mentioned this like 6 months ago.
You
God,
fucking serious?
God damn it! I know that, but I don't want to ask someone like, "Hey, can you do a bunch of work for free?"
She
and-
wouldn't care.
Well,
Well,
yeah, but
here's the question: could we technically figure out how to scale measurements from an online or
No.
a design to real life?
yes and no. What you do is
It
you
would-
take you
Kinda be a
take
bitch.
markers off things like
Oh,
window
yeah, where you would
line,
take pictures.
use tires,
I
you
gotcha.
overlay, and kind of figure out. Honestly, if you had a projector, it'd be a fucking
Oh
five
fuck!
Oh, yeah.
minute job. You just set it up, trace it real quick with a Sharpie or something.
Yeah.
I think my mom has a projector.
I could buy a projector for like $40. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to
they're
be
so cheap.
I'll make a pitch black room and just trace a line real
Let's
quick.
turn the lights off in the paint booth.
Turn those lights off. Carry me home. No.
This is why we
Got it.
can't have nice things.
I'm glad you guys hate it here as much as I do.
Got the
But
deep cuts tonight.
Carry me home.
so what I did is I like the idea of using a real life livery to inspire it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because you look at it, you're like, I know that. You're like,
That looks familiar.
you're like, why do I know that though? And why is it on a fucking Honda Fit?
Yeah.
out here in the middle of bumfuck Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Actually, there's news on that too, and we'll.
Oh.
It's.
Well, pitter patter, get on it.
I got so many things. I'm trying to lay the story work. Regardless, so. Blue, are you okay?
Yeah, she's all right.
She had a huge like sneeze.
Ripped ass.
It's gonna stink.
No, it was her. I don't know. I
Just
think
do
she
it.
was like
I don't know. She's
itching her
fine.
head or something, and that she had like a. She gets all wound up. She does her little like
Little like snoot,
like snout
Yeah.
nose blow off thingy.
Just
I don't know.
pitbull noises.
dog
Yeah.
noises.
Blow up.
Pupper dog noises.
Okay. So here is the original
Yes.
inspiration.
Hell yes.
So these are Honda's race bikes. They're Repsol. Repsol is a Japanese company invested in like natural gas and electricity and a bunch of stuff like that. But they've got an ass ton of money, so they throw it at Honda's racing program.
Right.
So you see this, kind of a dark blue, which the car is already like a dark blue purplish.
Oh fuck.
So
So
I'm-
yeah, you would only have to do your red, white,
so
and orange. Mm-hmm.
red, white, and orange, which are all good looking colors. Here's the same bike from the other side.
Yeah.
Looks kind of the same. And then
Oh, you get to paint your wheels orange too.
Plasti dip. Oh, fucking marker paint.
I'll just paint it with a fucking spray can. I don't
Yeah.
care about these wheels. Plasti dips when you care. So here is the design currently.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell, this is on Forza Horizon 5. They do not have a Honda Fit on there.
Yeah, but this is
This
close
is a
enough.
Fiesta ST, which is nearly the same
Pretty
size
close.
and scale.
I like
Correct.
it.
So there's a lot of big swoopy lines that all trace to the back.
So now, did you find this or did you make
I
this
did
from
actually
scratch?
find this.
Okay.
Now I pulled up the Fiesta ST designs and searched for like an hour the one day, just like does anything look sick? And I saw this, I'm like, hold on, I'm like Repsol's a Honda brand.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? So it's got
Holy shit.
orange on top. That's kind of a silvery in the middle, red on the bottom. It all kind of just traces up nice and smooth.
I do like with the white wheels.
Yeah.
I'd honestly rather have orange. I feel like there's too much white on it.
the orange that's on the car right now is
Yeah,
a little
but
bit muted. It needs to be brighter.
Go back.
Well, yeah.
Go back
but
to
I
your
do
other
like
picture.
I have
the
a couple
diffuser on the
pictures,
bottom.
Okay,
of the
now
back.
look at it from here, though.
There's
Now
a lot of
it's
blue
different.
and a lot of white.
God bless. Where's the red?
Oh, no. Okay, then fuck the orange rims and do red rims because then that's going to break
The
it up.
whole
'Cause you
hatch is
Hold
red.
on. You have a lot of blue or purple or whatever the fuck color that
blurple,
goddamn
I think
thing
is
is.
technically.
You have a lot of white. I wouldn't want to do orange because then it's going to kind of make your front end look a little bit weird, but the red would be a good contrast between
I
the
was
two.
planning on doing white,
Okay.
just bright ass white.
Fuck
But,
me, I guess.
well, when you say things like that, but
I'll say maybe do your front and rear like lower lips orange because I do like the little bit that's here.
what I could do, like these aren't exactly the stock wheels, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's hard to match. But like, so my wheels have a slit down the middle. They're 2 spokes per 5.
Oh, it's got the
Yeah.
pussy slit.
Oh
Wow,
God,
that was a very
Holy.
out
he doesn't
of pocket.
talk much, but when he does,
It's because he
That
knows
was
the
a-
camera's not on.
That was a very out of pocket thing to say, Nick. I don't know how much I like that.
Nick's literally the dude.
I'm happy because I don't owe much in taxes this year.
Fuck you.
Wait, you guys owe in taxes?
Yes.
What?
Ever since I've worked at this specific job for
Oh,
the last
yeah.
3
You need to
years,
re-
I've had to owe.
You need to fill out a new W-4, brother.
I
'cause you should-
cannot afford to take out more money.
No, just fill out the W-4, like the actual, like the tax input slip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, refill that out at work.
In the
And
wise
they'll
words
refile
of
your-
my dad.
yeah, they
why
you
don't
can redo that.
Oh, they just
immediately.
refile it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have to take more out.
No.
So
Oh, sick.
They
so-
take it more out of each
out of-
paycheck.
yeah, it's how much they take out of each paycheck.
Yeah.
Your W-4
It's your
determines
deductible.
that. So just add some money, add like $100 to that. At the end of the year,
Okay,
you'll get
maybe
like,
not that much.
the end
Your,
of the year-
your CPA should
Maybe
be
You'll
able
get
to calculate
$1,200
how much
back
it
a
is.
year. Remember
But-
how like say you paid in $100 this year. If you take out $1,200 throughout the year, at the end of the year you get $1,100 back.
Whatever.
But you just put,
I
you
only-
can just add a manual deduction and
Yes,
just
you
throw an
can.
extra couple of
It's on
bucks
your
each
W-4.
month, and you get a huge
I can
return
help
if
you
feel
with
like
it if you need.
I only owed 30. So.
Oh well, fuck.
Well,
that's-
yeah, go
yeah.
fuck
that-
yourself.
yeah,
then.
that's
Yeah.
the fee for
The
paying
wise
the
words
accountant.
of my old man. Why don't you just bend me over and fist fuck me?
You can't keep saying that to random people.
It's fucking
So-
great.
Funny.
Side story: we're at bingo Saturday, and
I was hammered.
the drinks were $3.75 and heavy, and he was a fan of
Thanks
that.
for the invite.
We did invite you. You just didn't respond to it.
Yeah.
I sent it on
I got,
Discord.
Yeah, he
I
invited
got the free
everybody.
ticket.
I'm like, hey, we're going to gun bingo like next
Oh.
Saturday, and
Yeah,
you-
no one told me the day of.
it was because
It
you had
was
to have a
last
ticket in
weekend.
advance.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why I sent
Yeah,
it then. I'm
that-
like, you
yeah.
guys should buy your tickets now. Well, Michael
Either
D.
way.
Michael D. was gonna go, and then he bought a ticket and then didn't go, so he had a free ticket. I'm
I
like,
gotcha.
well,
So
Marcus,
I
you were
went.
still thinking about it. I'm like, just go.
Gotcha.
Take
yeah.
his splot.
You would have just wasted money anyway because we got
Yeah.
our ass whooped.
Well,
Hey,
I don't have any money to
For
waste. So.
our table, we did do very well.
Our table of 7 people. So there's,
Yeah.
so we're playing bingo. There's 8 games of bingo. Each game wins a gun.
Okay.
Our table of 7 people won 2 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's 100 people there.
Yeah,
So we
that's
had
pretty good.
we won a ton considering. So
Yeah.
Aaron won 1, and then Mark won 1.
Mark.
Not this Mark, other
Yeah.
Mark.
Other Mark.
They,
Chicken Mark.
they each won 1, but
Another mark with chickens. Wow.
Yeah.
yes,
Anyway,
I know.
yeah,
I gotta
crazy.
go check out his.
He's got horses too.
Oh,
but-
does he?
yes, houses.
We need to go visit him. I want to check out his
You
operation.
just want to look at his chickens.
Yeah.
And go pet them.
Anyway.
Nick's gonna bring him a pup.
I got like
Yeah.
2 weeks until they show up, so I'm
Oh,
starting to get
cool.
ramped up.
Yeah, but we're there. It's the 5 of us, and then 2 other people just got sat at our table because there was
Well,
only
they
enough
were
room.
they knew who
They
everybody
knew Aaron.
were.
It's like another Mike. It was like Mike something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know his last name.
And
but I'm
his
not gonna
wife.
just throw it out there. But
Yeah.
Marcus is already hammered. 'Cause we've been here for like 3 hours.
I
at
was
this
like
point,
5 or 6 at that
at
point.
least, yeah. So he kept saying that over and over again.
Did I say it over and
You
over?
said it quite a few
Oh
times.
shit.
Like just like this guy's wife. He's just like, "What was my dad always says?" I'm just like,
Look,
I'm like,
she
stop.
She was having a good time too.
It was a good time.
It
but
was
I'm
a
just
good
like,
time.
you can't keep saying this to fucking
Watch me.
strangers. Anyway, okay, back to the wheels.
Yeah.
So my wheels have they're dual spokes per 5.
They're
There's
what
two-
now, Nick?
Pussy slit.
I'm just gonna clip that, and that's gonna be a new soundboard in the fucking Discord.
No, I made one. Damn it.
Oh, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
taking it
stop
away.
fucking deleting mine, you asshole.
you.
I did not. I
No,
deleted mine.
No.
I delete yours all the time.
Brian deletes mine
because
all
you
the time.
you put a 5-second clip that's ear rape volume the whole time.
Then fucking tell me to turn it down.
I turn it down.
The new one I put up the other day is pretty great. It's staying there.
No, it's not.
No,
taking
I'm
it down
gonna go
after
and
this.
delete it.
You. Go fuck yourself.
No,
It's funny.
Andy, I'm agreeing with you. These two fucking delete all of ours.
I do.
I don't.
I definitely
Dude,
do.
Brian fucking does.
We add a new one in every like 3 months. It'll be okay.
I,
The only ones I delete are mine.
I delete everybody's.
I know. I can see
yours-
the audit log.
Yeah. I'm getting the
Anyway.
server banned, honestly.
So about these pussy slit wheels, what up with them?
I could paint the
Christ.
faces a color and the sides of them another color.
Pink.
So like I could paint. Holy
All right, Nick, you've had enough out of pocket moments for one podcast.
Nick, you've had enough sugar for today. Go ahead and log off for me, buddy. Jesus fuck. Anyway,
Pink might go kind of hard though.
actually it would look kind of sick on this color scheme. Hold on, wait a minute.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Honestly, the right color might actually go hard there. Fuck.
You got the bubblegum fucking wheels.
Bubblegum pink,
Patrick
bitch.
Star pink.
Oh, they do make Patrick Star wheels.
They
I'll be
do.
honest.
That would be
They're not like
fucking
I've seen
funny.
them.
They're not the
custom
right-
painted.
They're not the right spoke for it,
No.
though. 'Cause they're the dual spoke. They look a little
Oh,
weird.
We just
but
put a piece of cardboard back behind there and super glue
we'll
it
just tape
on.
around the spokes.
Yeah,
It'll be
it'll be
fine.
fine.
What's the worst
Oh,
that could happen?
Yes.
Okay, so I could
shit.
paint the wheels multiple colors, but fucking, we'll see when we get there, I guess.
Hell
Good
yeah.
Lord.
Depends on how fucking hammered we are by the time we get to the wheels.
Oh, it will get worse, I'm sure. But so yeah, here's generally what I'm thinking.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks really good actually.
Are you actually rocking Michelin wheels?
Fuck
or
no.
tires?
No, I'm
It's
running Sumitomo Ice Edge.
Oh, that's right.
Big beefy
Base.
boys.
Yes.
Did you get them ordered yet or no?
Not yet. They were listed on Amazon for like a day, and I'm like, sweet, like $88 a piece.
Oh.
And then they were gone the next day. I'm like, fuck.
Ah, so you just gotta wait.
Why don't you just go on eBay and
I could get them
see
on
if you
eBay
can't
or through
find used
Walmart.
tires.
I'm not
It's like
buying used
Walmart's
tires.
insanely
They're
cheap.
fucking $80 a piece. I'm not buying
Yeah,
used
fair.
tires. I
Used
want
what?
tires.
Did you call the local
Tires
dealership
with a TY?
King?
No.
I would because they can get they for no fucking reason they get shit stupid cheap.
I was say
even
King
if they're
or Big Boys.
If not, I can get
Yeah.
it through like Walmart, eBay, literally
yeah.
anywhere.
Well, I'll say like for some reason every tire I've ever gotten has been cheaper through them.
Yeah, I mean they get dealer pricing. That is a legitimate
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, that they don't make any money off of like labor or anything because the building's been paid for 100 years. So
They act like it too.
And it shows.
literally, like,
Yeah.
it's $15 to get a fucking tire mounted and dismounted.
yeah, no,
Are
it's
you
not that
for
bad.
real?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
literally. That is-
Mounted and
that does not
Yeah.
include balance.
oh, it does
Balance
Oh, it
is-
does.
I
What?
thought it included balance.
I don't think so.
For one, yeah.
It was either 15 or 20 bucks a tire to get it.
I think it's 20 if you
Mounted
get a balance.
well, okay, maybe it's
So-
a smaller tire. Like maybe it was
fuck,
like
I
off the Subaru or something.
know shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
the
or they're
Fusion.
extremely cheap.
or they're not balancing your shit.
Well, that too. It is at 100 psi every time it comes out of that shop, but you know, it's
yeah,
fine.
because I had them do.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, every time they put tires on,
Only
they're at
his.
like 40 to 50 psi at least.
Oh, that's not that
Yeah,
bad.
that's not as crazy.
Yeah, but it's up there. It's way more than it needs to
well,
be.
yeah.
you never-
99% of the time.
You should never exceed 40 seating a bead. So there shouldn't ever be more air in it than that.
True.
You should
Yeah,
never be
no.
up at 50
They
or
love
60.
they love cranking that shit up.
Ooh, the Fusion.
Crank
needs
it.
some wheels.
Yeah, baby, have fun.
Nick's putting billets on there.
No, I was
He's putting 100 mesh wire wheels.
Oh,
now I was
let's
thinking of
go.
getting the sport rims that I never got when I ordered the car. Actually,
Ooh, but it's not a sport. That's fake.
Yeah.
Fake up
No,
badging.
but I
It's also
could've
fake
done
up badging.
It's not ST either. Oof.
but
Guy
they're,
math.
But they're black and they look good.
Guy
you could paint
math.
yours black.
God damn it.
I could, but you know the sport ones have an extra spoke.
We could weld a spoke in. I mean, like, what do you want?
Unbalanced as
Just
fuck.
3D print a spoke, put it on the valve stem. It's just like bending around as you drive.
Hell yeah.
Guy math is just taking a stock
Taking a
base model and
base
turning
model.
and making it look like it's fully loaded.
Mine's not base though.
It's one step
but it's
above
not
base.
fully loaded.
It's two.
Yes, it's not a titanium though.
No.
Titaniums do look ugly as fuck.
Titanium,
Yeah, fake ass exhaust tips.
goofy, But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I'm liking it.
I like the idea
Yes.
of copying a real brand because then it's recognizable-ish.
Yeah.
It gives me an already established paint scheme and some sort of colors to go off of.
Yeah.
These are way too like dark. I need to be way brighter.
Yeah.
Fuck, on my way home from Rockford,
Well, you choose Case IH red.
we were talking about
and-
this yesterday because I was over at my
and
parents' house.
Case IH orange.
See, you would think they would call it orange, You would
It's-
be
it's
wrong.
yellow.
The shade of
Nope.
red?
It is a shade of red.
What
Flambeau red
is?
is Case IH orange.
Oh, well,
is
yeah,
Flambeau red.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at the single.
I thought you were talking about Caterpillar. I'm like, that is
No.
bitch.
This
You
is
are
an
colorblind.
This is red. This is Flambeau red. That is orange as shit.
yeah.
well, that one's orange as shit. Go down to the middle.
This one?
Yep.
That's orange on the laptop.
That's red.
Yeah, you're looking at this screen's not color balanced. Look at my laptop.
Oh.
It's still orange.
Nah, that's fucking
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah, the screen in here is not color accurate by any means. I ain't spending money.
Me.
Goofy ass.
But yeah, we'll steal some Case IH colors and just spray them on there. And I can just leave the purpley blue color because it's
Yep.
close enough for what it is. For a sport bike that has basically zero, like very few of them even have the dark blue.
No.
They're mostly just all orange.
Yeah.
But, God, the orange wheels do go hard though. But either way,
Good old KTM orange.
regardless. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
And then the schedule changed again.
Oh fuck.
love that.
Because the guy that runs the rally center in Wisconsin, Adams, is trying to sell it, sell the
Okay.
land, sell some sort of thing. I didn't.
For
read.
how much?
We're not enough for us to buy.
God
it.
damn
We're
it.
It's
not
also Wisconsin.
Wisconsin,
yeah.
I want to go to where it's not cold and shitty. Half
Yeah.
the year.
I mean, it's by Madison. It's not any different than here. It's
yeah,
probably
but if
nicer than
if I'm
here.
gonna move, I'm gonna go south.
Cringe.
Yeah.
But yeah. So since they're gonna potentially be selling that park as of right now, all the events have been moved to Byron now. So the Milwaukee Region Rallycross is now only in Byron.
I love that.
It's like
Christ.
every event is in Byron now.
Hey, closer for
Really?
us.
All
So-
right.
So wait,
Holly Tree Off-Road Park,
these are that's the
Alabama?
nationals.
Ah, I was like, yeah, Alabama. What
yeah.
the fuck?
The SCCA National Rallycross is in Alabama, and then the Freeze Your Curds Off Rally is in Wisconsin.
So,
Okay.
could we qualify? Well, let me rephrase that. Could you qualify?
For a national event?
Yes.
Probably not.
Okay.
Not off 1 year of stock experience.
Yeah.
If I win this whole event, I think there's a prerequisite before you can register.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But I would just drive to
year.
Alabama and then get smoked and
Well,
fucking
yeah.
drive back.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Hey, it'd be a fun trip.
Oh, to Byron? Yeah, Byron's like an hour 20.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's not
it's
shit.
it's
Right north.
straight up the interstate.
The Subaru
Take a
could
left.
make it.
Just look till you find the cloud generators off on the side.
yeah.
They were
Right by
generating
Rockford.
a bunch of clouds.
Yeah,
Nuke
south of
planes.
Rockford.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah.
when I was coming back from picking up the tires, it made me go over to Rockford and then down home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove past the Shell station,
The infamous
with the
Shell
fucking
station.
the best reviews ever, and I was like, God, we need to
That
like
was
we
when-
need to have a fucking tangent and
A
like
1-star
like,
reviews
list them,
section.
list them, or like have these guys listen to them, dude. Oh, it
Because
was fucking great.
that was when Andy and I went and bought his current Cherokee.
yeah,
We went up to fucking
Freeport.
Freeport. I was gonna say West.
It's like a
not.
little ghetto just
It's-
to the west of
Freeport
Rockford, Illinois.
sucks.
It's
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the,
There's a reason my Jeep had 3 bullet holes through the back glass and dashboard.
Dude, I had back when I worked at Midland, I had to cover a few shifts up there. I felt fucking terrified.
Oh yeah, it's
should.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shitty town.
Yeah, the dude I bought the Jeep from, like, he's just a white dude living in a cheap house. Like, that's the only reason he was there. But he's like, yeah,
Well-
my Jeep got shot. I'm selling it for cheap. So here you go. I'm
but
like,
he was
"All right."
building like what was that K24 turbo engine for his like S13 or something
Yeah.
in his garage and
Yep,
cool.
he had a Supermoto. He had the Jeep. He
he
had like
was-
a truck or something else too.
yeah.
I think.
He was wearing a Vetter holsters shirt, so I'm like, he's carrying, we're carrying. Like, I get it. Okay.
This
Mutual
dude's
respect.
legit.
Yeah,
It's
he
like-
was a pretty cool dude.
People think drug deals are scary. Now it's just like dudes, handing drugs off in the hallway. Like, we're going on a Facebook marketplace. Like, I've got a gun. I know he's got a gun, and we've got thousands of dollars in cash.
Yup.
Yeah,
This
we
is
love
what's
this.
really sketchy, but
Yeah, no, he wasn't sketchy. He was just
No.
like all of his neighbors and shit. I'm like, yeah, we should leave
he's
quickly.
like, he wanted somewhere cheap to live and found it.
yeah,
He did,
correct.
But yeah. So
but yeah,
I was on the way
back.
I was on the way home from Rockford because I sold a belt sander up there Sunday
yeah.
morning.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Yeah.
Actually went really well.
Did it
So,
move at all?
Didn't move at all.
Told you it was fine.
So get up there. The guy is in the back lot of the GE aviation plant.
Neat.
I'm like, and the
Oh.
gates just open. And he's like, yeah, come around back. I'm like, looking around. Like, I didn't see anything cool, but I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Damn it.
So we just use the strap, pick it out of the bed of the truck. His forklift has a taller mast on it, so he goes to drive into the door and fucking bashes it off the top of the door. I'm just like, oh, that sucks. So we set it
Damn.
down, restrap it, get it in there. It's like scraping the ground to get through the door. And
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah.
not my concrete.
no, fuck no. I'm like, okay, we're good. We had agreed on $650
Yeah.
I was selling the machine for $500. I was gonna get $150 for delivery.
Yeah.
He hands me $700. I'm like, sweet, I'm out of here.
Nice.
I'm like, I am not going to. Like, I had it listed for $750 originally, so it was
Yeah.
technically a little bit cheaper.
Hey.
But
Yeah.
I'm just like, well,
whatever.
I'm not. He's like, is that right? I'm like, sure.
Yep.
I'm out of here. Bye.
Was he buying it for like his boss or something?
I don't
or,
know.
Like,
I don't know what was
Yeah.
what, but
Yeah.
he hands me $700. I'm like, sweet, I just made $200 today. Let's get
That's
the fuck
tough.
out
yeah,
of here.
fucking all right. fair
Quickly,
enough.
let's leave.
Yeah. So I literally just like hop in the truck. I'm like, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sick.
But on the way home, I'm going south on 39.
Mm-hmm.
In the northbound lane, I see a 2-door Subaru with a full paint scheme on it. White, blue, orange, like diagonal coming from the corner.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like immediately. You look over and you're like, ooh, you're like, that's a rally car as it's driving the other way.
Nice.
That's why I want a sick paint scheme. So when
Yeah.
you look at it, you're like, holy fuck, what is that? Like
Yeah.
immediately pulls your attention.
Well, it's
And it was
that
on a
one
it was on a
thing on the
trailer, too.
highway when you're passing somebody and you go, "What the fuck is that?"
I've been
Like,
that guy a lot of times.
well, yeah,
like
but-
when the roof flew off the G.
Well, that
when,
was close to home.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank
But like
fuck.
Me,
the
anytime
last-
I pull my ambulance camper
Yeah.
anywhere, I'm sure I get a lot of looks. I don't look out for them because I'm usually like death gripping the wheel, focusing on my driving.
was
I love
like-
to imagine the innocent family of 4 in a minivan. They're like, he's got a $70,000 loaded truck and he's pulling a fucking ambulance strapped to his trailer.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Priorities.
But it was like the last time me and Tori went to her dad's and we passed the kids mini dragster on the way up and I was like, oh, that thing's fucking tits. And then of course he had the for sale sign in the window. I was like,
I want it.
please.
Yes.
Hey, you'll
please.
probably fit in it too.
Tori told me,
Got
fuck you.
Got
Tori told
him.
me no.
What if they took your shins?
You took my shit. I killed Fitty Man.
Yeah. But yeah, regardless.
You want to be somewhat recognizable.
I want to, you look at it and you go, that's sick. I don't know
Well,
what
it's
it
gonna
is.
be funny
but
looking at yours if you do like, damn, look at that sick paint job on a stock Honda Fit getting towed behind a Ranger.
Stock
Okay.
rally car. Okay. I mean,
With some
obviously.
shitbox Subaru.
as I roll up in my truck, black tint, offset wheels, and the car's just stock with a paint job. It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
like I don't know what this dude's trying to do, but he's doing something.
He can
I don't
go
know.
real fast or die. Probably die. But
I don't know what he's doing. He's probably going to be slow, but he's going to be look cool doing it.
Hell yeah.
but I'm not afraid of the limiter. I will just stick it there and just race.
But VTEC.
VTEC, yo.
VTEC.
But yeah, all the events got moved to not Bloomington.
Byron.
Holy fuck. I knew the right word. I just didn't say it out loud.
yeah.
Yeah. So the schedule setup is the 18th is Rallycross 101. It's a learning day. So you can just go there and be
Thank
like,
fuck.
like, what the fuck am I doing here? And they're like, do this, do that. Here's this, here's that. Like, that's the whole day is just learning.
Okay.
Then the event is on the 19th.
Okay.
So that's event 1. Next week or next month event, whatever. The first day's practice, then the event. So that way there's time to ease your way into
Okay,
it slowly
good.
and steadily. Which conveniently we're racing the same course 7 times in a row.
Sick.
So I'll have it pretty well figured out by
Yeah.
then, hopefully. You know.
I would
would say
hope
so.
so.
Unless they change the schedule again and it's fucking all of a sudden back in Adams or they're like, hey, we're going to North Wisconsin. I'm like, fuck. But yeah, the whole Milwaukee region has to race in Byron now. So I got home field advantage. Let's go.
Check dates.
Dates?
Yeah.
Why, you want one?
Well, no, I mean, like I would.
Yes, please, God.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, so the actual events are on Sundays. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think the majority of them are because, I don't know. Fucking why not?
Can tag along with y'all.
Sweet. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff. So I'm going to start.
So are we going up Saturday, Sundays?
I don't know yet. I'll probably go up for at least the first
I would say at least
Rallycross
the first
101.
one.
Yeah, the
I would
Saturday.
like to at least do one of
Well, then
them.
they can check my helmet, see if it's good or not.
Yep.
Because I need to get a helmet still. Get a helmet to make sure it passes whatever tech.
How much are you planning on spending on a helmet?
I'm about $1,000. Carbon fiber,
Bullshit.
full
Say
sank.
probably a good one. Yeah.
I'll probably spend like $200.
Yeah, I'll say like most of them that meet spec are like between 150 and 200
Yeah,
bucks.
I just has to be Snell 2015 rated or newer.
Yeah, Snell 15.
Yeah,
I'll give you $50 if I can borrow it.
they have helmets for
Well,
rent
if you're
there.
two
Oh,
going to
did
do
they
it at the
really?
same time, though.
They have loaner helmets
No,
there.
they it's timed, so you only go one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not an open course. It's
Yeah,
just like
so like
one
you-
person runs at a
Yeah,
time.
you get your number, and then they put you 1 through however many, and then that's it.
That way you don't have to have a roll cage because you're not open racing.
Yeah.
You just do your hot lap and then get off. But
Cool.
yeah, I need to buy a helmet still. I keep debating, do I like spend good money and get a helmet with like an air inlet on it?
No, because it's not going to matter. You're in a fucking cab.
yeah, but if
with
he
a car
uses
that-
it for other things ever,
I could blow air in there.
yeah. God forbid he
I'll
buys
hook it to the
like a
AC
fucking-
vent and it'd be freezing.
Yeah.
Just pump Freon into my fucking helmet.
Just turn turn a air duster can upside down and get high as piss.
I'll spray a little bit of paint in the top of it real quick and just. My God, I'm going so fast. I'm like idling in first gear.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the stop sign to turn to a go sign, officer.
Christ.
But yeah, I'll probably spend $200 or $300. Get a decent helmet
Okay.
because
I'll
it is,
pitch in for
like
that.
safety.
Yeah.
Your helmet will probably pass.
No.
They have a couple different specs that you can line up with.
Mine is not Snell rated.
It doesn't have to be Snell, but there's like 3 different specs that
okay.
they go off of.
Can you send me that information?
I can find it again.
Okay,
yeah,
please.
but
Because I know for a fact mine is not Snell, because when we did Jason's bachelor party, I took my old...
your older helmet, not your
helmet.
newer one. Your newer one's a lot better.
Yeah, but they're... Or no, that was right after I got my carbon fiber, because I brought both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought them, and they looked inside, and they're like, yeah, this isn't Snell rated. I'm like, it's a brand new, fully carbon fiber
It's not Snell.
helmet.
Not
They're
Snell.
like, well, it's not Snell's, and that's what our
That's what-
insurance is for. So
That's usually how it works. It has to be
you're
tacked
fucked.
to a certain point.
Well, it's in honest opinion, DOT rating is shit.
yeah, DOT doesn't mean anything.
If you, yeah,
Correct.
DOT is like it's
They're like, hey, is it a helmet? They're like, yep.
Yeah.
Approved.
yeah, exactly. So Snell rating is you are getting a decent helmet. And 2015 is the most recent standards that they said. I believe
2020's out still.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They do it they set new standards every 5 years.
Gotcha.
So there's 05, 10, 15, 20.
So would you be better off just getting a 2020 then?
They cost more because they're newer, but
Right.
I could get a used helmet, which is kind of
Yeah, I wouldn't.
gross.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
it is.
That is
It's very
disgusting.
gross.
Some sweaty ass.
Well,
right.
and
You just want an excuse to go down to your Yamaha dealership and try on helmets.
yes,
Yes.
I need to sit on an R1 for my yearly
Boner?
sit down.
God, I hope they discontinue them here too.
Oh, I'll fucking kill myself. I want one so bad, but I'm so broke.
Just start selling drugs. I mean, gun parts. I mean,
Feed pits.
Shit.
Sheds.
Poppy.
More
Yes,
sheds.
More sheds.
Keep selling sheds.
Grow
baby.
Hey, I sold. Well, I technically sold one last weekend when I wasn't there. I had a quote that came back. So
Hell yeah.
going into
Can
the
I
vacation
sell a shed,
fund.
please? I have
Um,
40. I have $24 on my checking account.
We got some Steam strips, I think.
Honestly,
I-
I need $700 by the end of the month to pay my mortgage.
I
so
mean, you're not going to get it that
I
quick,
mean,
but you could go
no.
talk to my mom and be like, "Hey, open another lot."
Okay, let's solve this. You need $700. You
Yeah.
could suck 700 dicks for a
For a
dollar
buck
a
a
piece,
piece.
and you'd be set. I'm just saying the math.
Fuck,
adds
for
up.
10.
or I could give 4 guys a blowjob at the or a fucking hand job at the same time if they go tip to tip.
You're not
If
get-
I go for
You're not getting that much money out of that. Come on.
damn it.
You gotta buy better lotion if you think you're getting that kind of money. Good lord.
All you gotta do is suck 700 dicks.
Look, the math adds up. I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you, brother. It's easy to solve.
I
this.
still-
Well,
that
I'll say
was
as,
shit.
as far as for saving time, I can just give 4 guys hand jobs at the same time.
You could probably do
and it'd
2
be
apiece. I mean,
way
that's
faster.
Back to back. Well,
$2
Yeah.
a piece.
No, they go tip to tip, and it's got to be at the same height. Have you not seen that
Man,
clip yet?
them are gonna have to be some real friends to
It's-
just go
it's from-
tip
dude,
to
I think
tip.
we're watching different
No, it's
different
from
videos.
it's one of the
Watching
dudes
the
from like
wrong lines,
Workaholics and
detectives.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Either way. So yeah, suck 700 dicks. You're not poor. You're just not desperate enough.
Well, yeah.
Go work at the lamplighter for 2 shifts. You'll be fine.
They will pay you to stop
Yeah, I was
showing
saying,
up.
exactly. They'll be like, "Here's $10. Please go away." Okay.
You're like, I really
Get off
need-
the
I will take your
stage.
$10 and I will go away.
I'm like, how do you have a C-section scar too? You're like, oh, they spray it on when you come in the door. I think. It's just part of the aesthetic here.
I wouldn't be the ugliest chick who walks in that fucking strip.
Believe it or not, you'd probably do okay there. I mean, it's Ottawa. It's classy, right?
Oh yeah.
Put on a pair of fake tits. You'll be good.
What do you mean fake? Look at him. He's gifted. Let's go.
I just gotta break out the old razor and shave off all the hair.
I mean, you're clearly not afraid to show your ass,
Oh,
especially not
that's
for
right.
money. You do it for free. God forbid you get a couple
Yeah.
bucks.
Even poor Joanne's seen your fucking ass. Sorry, Joanne.
Sorry, Joe.
He'll do it again.
He will do it again.
He cannot be stopped. He is actually just built.
I am
differently.
The
just a
ass
menace.
showing man
Good fucking
strikes
Lord.
again.
Steam strips. Good
Shit,
luck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking Christ. So yeah, might paint the car. Got to do some
Sick.
little stuff: exhaust, spark plugs, tires. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot of stuff. Fix some with like pull the front sway bar, skid plate in the front, little stuff.
You mean cut the front sway bar?
No, I'm just gonna unbolt it.
Fucking bolt. Just get the torch out, cut the cocksucker off.
What if I want it back on
God
there?
No, you
forbid.
don't. Sway bars are for pussies.
Until you realize
Says
that it
me who
handles
put in
10
the sway
times
bar
better.
link.
Who fixed your sway bar on a car you drove 2,000 miles? You're like, but it'd be nice to have.
I was just tired of it. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Then you should have cut it out.
I
Fucking-
should have. Well, fuck. Next time we
Hey,
fucking.
no,
I'm not
You should
taking-
have bought the base model car that doesn't even come with a sway bar.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I'm not taking car advice from you on anything. We go to fix his
I
fucking
drive a
CV.
Subaru. Fuck you.
We go to fix his CV axle fucking Sunday night after he's already passed out drunk.
I didn't pass out. I
took a power
puked
nap.
and
Power nap.
rallied, took a shower to sober up, had my niece drive me to Peru to get parts for her car and for my car.
This man texted me at 3 o'clock. I'm going to go to Menards and then we'll head over. Okay.
I was waiting for Lacey.
He showed up at like 7:15.
Yeah.
Like,
PM?
Yes, it took 4 hours for him to show up from Menards and back because he was asleep. We unbolt his wheel, missing a bolt out of his brake caliper immediately. Like, we take the wheel off and I'm just like,
Huh.
he's like, that's missing. I'm like, yep, sure is. Like,
Yep.
wow, this sucks.
And then
Hey,
I
you know,
rounded the other
Go
one.
to take off the caliper bracket bolt, rounds that fucker off. I'm like,
like bad.
Hey, you know
like,
who just got rid of a... Actually, no, I might still have those
doesn't matter.
bolts.
We went to fucking O'Reilly's.
it was
Okay, cool.
7:45 when we left to go to O'Reilly's that closes at 8.
Love
So we walk in at like 7:56.
Yeah, he locked the
Yeah.
door behind
He's
us
just
as
like-
we walked out.
He's like, really? We're like, yeah.
Well, it was funny because we went in there to get Lacey's oil.
Yeah, you
And
had
he's
just
like,
been
what
there.
did you fuck up now? And I was like, oh, brake caliper.
I lost the bolt and I fucked up
I
the other one.
stripped it to fucking
I
pissing
need
bag.
bolts. Here's a part number, please. Turns out we do all that, don't even get the right bolt because he rounded a different bolt. So we didn't have a replacement for that. So we had to dig through the buckets of bolts in the shop and happened to find one that was actually close
Hey,
enough.
it was fine. We just
Added a washer.
put like 4 washers on there.
I think it was only 3. It was solid, but yeah.
That's what the extras in the shop are for.
It's just an easy axle swap. Takes him an hour to put the roll pin in the axle. He's sitting there,
It did not take
tink,
me an
tink.
hour.
It took you a while.
It took me a while. I was
You
still
were
pretty
so
fucked
pissed.
up.
You were so pissed by the end of it.
I was upset.
Remember last week? I'm like, I don't know why you guys love these cars. They sound like piles of shit. He had agreed with me several times by then.
Yeah.
I was underneath going, goddamn motherfucking donk of fucking shit.
Yeah.
There's fucking rust in my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did an
come on.
oil change on my car, and I also...
Was it bronze this time?
Browns?
I'm not going to talk about
We're
the
not talking
things
about
that came out in the oil, but
Specific.
anyway.
Metal chunks.
I was also like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to... Instead of... I didn't want to hack apart the steering shaft that I got. I was like, I'll just keep
yeah.
running this other one. The steering rack seems to be doing decent, so I'm like, I don't even need to replace the little sector shaft.
As long as it's okay.
It's okay, but I was like, I do want it straightened because my wheel is still off by like 90 degrees.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just pop it off, pull it back on. Well, when I was taking it off, I fucked up the one that was on the car so bad that I had to replace it.
sure.
So
How'd you fuck it up so bad? Just by beating it apart, or
it
what?
wouldn't. So I eventually figured out why I fucked it up so bad. So I was trying to. I took out the bolts because there's a bolt on the shaft that comes through the firewall and a bolt
Right.
that goes onto the or that clamps down on
Clamps
the
down onto the
steering rack side?
Yeah.
So I tried to push it down onto the steering rack to get one side off and then pull the whole thing off. Well, it turns out you're supposed to go up the steering shaft, not the steering rack.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I beat the shit out of it so bad trying to go down onto the steering rack that I fucked it up. And I'm like, oh, cool. Now I'm just going to cut it off and then take it out. I'm like, I see that they don't let you go, like, it's made to where it only goes up the steering shaft.
It's only
not-
made to come off one exact
Yeah.
way.
So I didn't know that when I just started to take it off. And I'm like, okay, cool. I fucked it up. So now I have to replace it.
So they're beating the fuck out of it.
So yeah, I cut my new one in half. If you want to pull up that picture too.
Yeah, I could pull that up. Give me one
I have
second. Marcus is trying to send me things while you're talking.
I have a
and-
Subaru video that I just
So,
saw today. Oh, fuck.
So the one I ordered is about 3.5 inches
Yeah,
too
just
long.
cut the
God,
fucking
that's
bit
a
short.
lot of inches.
Well, I did, but it also, if you notice, on the left side, they're all clocked the same. They're laying the same. On the right side,
They're not.
yeah, they're not. The top one
they're
is
definitely
wrong.
not.
So it needs to be spun, fucking, I don't
30
know.
degrees or whatever.
Yeah.
60
Yeah,
degrees,
a
somewhere
decent
in
bit.
there.
So I'm
Enough.
like, cool, I need to remember that when I go to weld this back together.
You
Luckily, I
didn't,
did,
you?
and it worked
Oh,
out.
wow.
Wow. So you did
But yeah.
weld this back together?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did it work?
Well, so I welded it, and then it was the I don't know, knuckles, or not knuckles. what would you call them?
You joined
The yokes, I guess.
The yokes,
Okay.
yeah.
The yokes are so close to it. I'm like, you know what? I could just triple pass this, and it'll just be
fill the thing solid.
Pretty much did that. I'm like, I hope this never breaks. I really
It's
do.
never gonna break. It'll rust
The
fucking
insurance
loose.
is gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, they're
well, he killed a family of 4 in a school bus, and
yeah, just a school bus full of nuns.
he just melted
Whoops.
them with a fucking Subaru.
Oops.
But yeah, so fixed all that. I'm like, we're good now. Fuck it.
Fuck it, it's good
It works.
enough. Good enough is perfect spec.
Yeah, for a Subaru, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What else you got to talk about here? Because I'm trying to figure out whatever Marcus is
so-
sending me.
I'll say real quick. I replaced batteries in my truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
you're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Michael didn't charge that battery. Dad did.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to thank him.
Yes, it was okay. Yeah,
Thanks,
it was
Greg.
charged. It was charged. Thank you, Greg. It was
The
awesome
real OG.
Yeah.
that it was charged. But yeah,
Hi, Greg.
It was
Hi,
sitting there
Julie.
charged there.
Oh shit, your
I
parents
wasn't-
listen to this.
Yes, they do.
I apologize for the jokes I made about the Honda Fit wheels.
Nick, you can make it even. Go change guitar strings on my mom's LTD.
There you go.
Oh, real shit?
And on the studio, yeah.
Yeah.
They're old as fuck. They need
Oh,
changed.
yeah, hit
So
me
next
up.
time you're free, you need to go over there.
Just go over there and just be like, I'm here to change guitar strings.
Or we could just go over there
You kidding
literally.
me? I am gonna put that LTD in
Hey,
drop.
I would like to.
G.
I would like to somewhat sight in my AR, considering the scope's been on it for.
Yeah, we haven't been
8 or 9
shooting in a
months.
long time.
It's been fucking winter and
Well,
shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yes.
But the last
still
like
have the
3
1,000
times I've
rounds
come
that
out
we
to
split.
fucking shoot, it like, oh, we can't shoot.
Anyway,
And okay.
But yeah.
Anyway, Nick needs to put strings on a guitar.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yes.
so yeah,
Swing.
thanks, Greg, for charging that battery. That was sick.
Who?
I replaced the batteries in my truck. Charged them with my credit card that I had paid off
No-
just enough. To,
No balance.
just
yeah,
in time.
it was $420
Yeah, man,
for
I've-
2.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Did your truck
actually-
take 2 fucking batteries?
Yeah.
Most
Ev-
diesels
I was gonna
do.
say pretty much
Oh, I
any
did not
diesel.
know
Every
that.
single
Say,
one
yeah.
does, yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, pretty
so
much
yeah,
most
How many
diesels
spark
do.
plugs are in not his truck?
None. They're all fucking glow
Okay,
plugs.
I
At
was
least I'm not
testing you.
that big
How many
of a
glow
fucking
plugs are
retard.
there?
32. There's not 32. I'm
8?
Yes.
I'm
that's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either going to be 8 or 6.
Okay,
Anyway.
Marcus, this shit is not. I cannot load this. It will not
Okay,
work.
never mind. I
So
guess I'll just go
either,
fuck myself.
Either download
Yeah.
it yourself and then send it to me, or figure it out because
So,
I can't pull it up.
If you want to click on that picture of my truck engine bay,
I sure
I cleaned
can.
up the terminals, put the batteries in, whatever. I noticed that you can't really see it, but I
looking at?
replaced the tinfoil pipe there.
your tinfoil hat, buddy.
Well, the tinfoil,
This
it's a
It's a
coolant
heat-
hose.
heat wrap.
Yeah, it's a heat wrap.
Because there's
It
so much
is-
extra room in these engine bays
Yeah.
that they don't have to wrap everything with thermal wrap.
It is fully fucking collapsed. It's a coolant hose. It is just a regular radiator hose. And I'm
Okay.
like, that's bad fucking news.
Nah, it's fine.
Like this is also after I replaced my intercooler pipe. See the thing that says SPE.
SPE.
Replaced that.
oh.
That did not make my check engine light go away. The new
Hell
sensor
yeah.
didn't.
Hell yeah.
So now I'm just like, don't know how
That's
to fucking
fine.
get rid of that.
Yeah.
And now I've found my radiator hose is also fully collapsed. I'm like, this is awesome.
They're supposed to do that. That's,
Yeah.
that's just part of the job, right
For
there.
vacuum purposes.
Well, it's
Yeah.
pulling vacuum. It's just pulling all the vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just more bullshit with that fucking with my truck. I can't
Okay.
seem to figure out.
Here's that video that Marcus wanted. Let's see what this is.
And on today's episode of What is in the Oil Pan of My Subaru Engine,
Oh dear.
Rods.
let's find out.
Candy.
That's not an oil pan.
Oh, candy! This is typical. That's a piston ring. This is typical of a Subaru motor. That's a big piece.
That is a big piece.
That
He's
is
not.
yeah.
No,
That's
let's get a handful of it,
He's
people.
not kidding.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, my goodness.
My bearing material.
No, that's the bearing itself.
Yeah, that's not the material. That's the whole.
The bearing, the piston ring, the connecting rod.
He is. Good lord, yeah. All right, I see what you wanted to share. That he fucked that shit
Yeah.
up. So can we
Still
fuck,
STI
your
stuff.
can we fuck yours up like that, please?
Eventually, yes.
Once you
Probably.
rally cross it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Once we have a spare engine.
Nah, fuck that.
Well,
And some you can tow it back home with.
We've got the 2.2. You can just put that in there.
I'd rather kill myself.
It's a better engine.
No, it's
better engine.
well,
Yes,
yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Hey, if you buy a parts car, can you find one with a manual transmission so I can take the transmission out of it?
What you want the Outback
How about
transmission?
this?
any manual transmission for a Subaru.
How
'cause my
about
boat's
this,
gonna
Andy?
die.
One with 6
You
gears.
find the vehicle because I don't know why you two dipshits have the best. Oh, look at this! I found this donor car for $600. I'm gonna go buy it, and it's like,
Speaking of that, fuck this guy because
Fuck what guy?
Not this guy. The guy
Which
with
guy?
the guy with the Thunderbird turbo engine.
oh no!
I texted him Saturday, like touching base with him. He answered one message and then stopped responding.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a dick!
And then 3 days later, it
Nope,
was sold.
hasn't even responded yet.
Oh,
it's still
love that.
listed. He hasn't even opened my message yet.
What a
Love
dick!
that.
I'm like,
What the fuck?
I was already in
Traces
Rockford.
IP.
I'm halfway there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I brought the cash with me in case he answered his phone.
No!
And I'm like, I guess I'm going home.
Love
Like,
that.
So no turbo coupe swap. Sorry guys. Life's
I'm gonna
over.
find his
Not
IP
yet.
and trace him down.
Probably not. I got a lot of shit going on.
Whack.
But yeah, I'm
I'm
like,
gonna spend $2,000 in spray paint.
no, well,
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking spray paint.
be high as fuck though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Or I could I don't know, use the paint gun and spray it.
Well,
Get some PPG. It'll be $1,000 instead of $50.
yeah, exactly.
Try harder.
Somebody
But
at
yeah.
work today was like, I think I'm gonna respray my car. I'm like, do you know how fucking expensive
You're
that
like,
is?
no,
He's
you're
like,
not.
Like
all right, fine.
a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
a
like,
good
all right,
paint
well-
job is
Well,
very
maybe
expensive.
I'll just wrap it then. I'm like, that is
Yes.
a horrible idea.
That's also
No, wrap's
still
way
$2,000
better.
to $3,000
Oh,
just
it's-
in material.
It's still expensive, but it doesn't last.
That'll last
Fucking
a while.
10
How long do you
years.
need to last?
10 years.
yeah.
Wraps come a long way.
Really?
Yes. Minimum.
shit.
Like if
I
you
mean,
park it outside every day,
Like
expect
4
to 7.
5.
It's 3M. You know how many billions
Yeah.
of dollars they're worth?
I mean, yeah, I guess
They're not
okay.
Yeah,
fucking
no.
around.
If you park it outside every day, expect it to last between 5 and 7.
I would-
If you park it inside and actually
Oh,
take care
well,
of
yeah.
Yeah.
it, expect at least 10.
But this motherfucker also
This
completely
motherfucker's not
melted
real.
his rear brakes and kept driving it.
Is it you?
No.
Wow.
Like, he has a white Altima, and
Oh,
he
oh,
has...
wow.
yeah.
You should have led with the
Yeah.
he's retarded. I'm sorry. I didn't understand we had such a distinguished
no, wait.
gentleman.
Oh, fuck.
And it got so bad in the rear that the brake dust melted his clear coat.
That's actually super normal, yeah.
And like, so his
Brakes are
whole
super acidic
ass
and they're
end of
hot.
his truck or car is just orange with rust.
that looks
You
kinda
see
sick.
that everywhere.
White
Yeah.
cars stay losing.
Yeah,
For
can
real.
confirm.
Yes.
Mine's rusting the piss out of it.
Shit's all junk.
Damn.
Speaking of junk, what the fuck did you do here?
Well, speaking of winning, small win.
Small, very small win.
I broke 2 bolts off while taking
that's
the
not
doors
a
off.
that's not a win. What the fuck do you mean?
While taking the doors off of my Jeep, I broke 2 of the lower bolts off on the driver's side. But I did win when I welded. I think they were. I welded nuts to the broken bolts off.
Nuts.
Okay.
And then tried to use just a wrench to take them off because these were Torx head bolts originally.
Oh, the best
and they're
type of
just
bolt.
fucking terrible. I hate them so much.
They're really good when they're brand new for 1 minute, and then as soon as they're rusty, they're useless.
Well, not even that. Like the second you try to put a ratchet with a Torx bit inside of a door jamb and it never fucking
That's
fits,
fair.
and you round them off, yeah, it's
Should
awesome.
have used a little handheld ratchet turner tool.
No, that was also too big.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
It's
it
over.
all sucks.
Should just cut the door off and then loosen the bolts.
Yeah.
Well, no. So what? Okay, I tried twice. I welded nuts to the head of the Torx,
Okay.
broke the head off of the bolt, and
That's
then
unfortunate,
just
yeah.
the bolt was broken off in the door. So then I welded more nuts to the broken bolts.
Okay, so you had a hell of-
eventually extracted both of them. Like I'm surprised I actually got both of these out.
So
honestly.
you earned that win. Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was. I think I went through like 4 nuts per bolt.
Okay, yeah, you
Like
yeah.
two a piece to break off the heads of them. Then the door was on the ground. I'm like, cool. Now I can set the door here and
Now
try
I
it
have
better.
room
I
to
can
work.
see
Better
in there,
angle,
room
yeah.
to work. Yeah, I'm like, okay, try it now. And then 2 more to get the broken bolts off out of the actual
Christ.
nut cert, I guess. But yeah, but now I have doors that are pinnable and I can take them off.
Look at that.
I can basically
Sets
be a
it down
Wrangler
and
now.
breaks his fucking glass.
Okay, so I do have a point to make.
Sad.
So why is it not scrolling? Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Traffic cones stay losing.
So see, you took the door off your XJ.
Yeah.
Now your unibody is going to fold in half.
But I have a cage.
Nope, you took the door off your XJ.
I know.
The body's going to fold in half.
I was hoping somebody was going to make that joke
All
and
of
be
your
like, but
strength
it has
is
a
gone.
cage. It's
The cage-
strong,
Cage
kind of.
it has a cage and frame stiffeners. Nah, you took the doors off. It's going to fold in half.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not body on frame?
No.
No, it's unibody. Yeah,
Yeah, it's built. It's built like a
That's
small
why.
car.
That's why Wranglers are so expensive because they're body on frame
and
they
then
hold
they
their value more.
and then they rust
And
the fuck out.
Yeah, they also rust out. But yeah, Cherokees are generally cheaper because they were sold cheaper when they were new because they're unibody.
Cherokees stay loose.
Yeah, that's why they're
you
known
can-
as the cheap
Here we go.
off-roader.
Here's
Yeah,
Okay.
ta-da.
see how the frame is completely attached everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not a frame. It is part of the body. It's just molded like a frame. That's why it's got all these weld marks from
Yeah.
adding plate to it all the way up and down this thing.
He's mended it.
He has made it better. That's for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of better, what the fuck is?
So it's
is on
better
this?
because
Autism.
I officially had the Jeep
Autism.
on its own weight, at least in the rear today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
I tack welded the perches on the axle. I kind of mocked up the U-bolts as well as kind of tried to mock up the shock.
Did you like sand this in a little bit better?
Yeah, so when they're laser cut, they have 3 dimples on that radius.
Yeah.
I had to cut out those 3 dimples, and then it sat perfectly fine. There was no gap at all.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. Because
say, what the-
yeah, you.
Yeah, I
fucked
said
that
it there.
up.
I'm like, you could weld that. It
I could-
looks really big here.
It is not.
But I'm
great,
like, we'll see how they fit after I cut these off. And I cut one off. I'm like, oh, that fit. Like, it's perfectly radius. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll just cut them
laser
all
cut
off.
parts just should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So yeah.
Neat.
But yeah, I had the overload springs taken off of these leaf springs. I believe this picture was also with it. The leaf spring was set up the original way. So, which by that I mean the centering bolt that holds this leaf pack together. It is offset to the front of the vehicle.
Okay.
So if you were to spin your leaf spring 180, it would then stretch
now
your wheelbase.
The offset towards the back.
Yes.
Okay.
So
That was my goal.
And that's the centering pin for the axle.
Yeah.
So when you move that forward or backwards, you're changing where your
Yeah.
axle.
Originally it was set to the front, so it would have a shorter wheelbase.
Yeah, so
But
you
if
just take
flip
them out, you
it's
rotate, yeah.
This Cherokees are almost the only vehicles that have an offset centering bolt that you can do that.
I mean, they
with.
usually do like an inch or whatever, but
Yeah. Well, this
most
is
of
a
them-
3.5.
An
Yeah,
inch
that's
is
a
an
lot.
inch, buddy.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gain a ton on an XJ by doing
Yeah.
that.
Supposedly you gain between 6 and 7 inches of
Holy fuck.
stretch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Which I did, which I had. So I have adjustable leaf spring buckets too. I had them set all the way back with the regular setup, and the axle was not nearly as far back as I wanted
No,
it.
it would stuff forward into your fender pretty hard.
Not to
often.
mention the reason I didn't flip them originally. I had all this taken apart before I mocked up the axle and tacked these perches on. The reason I didn't leave it was because the front, bushing on the leaf spring pack is way bigger than the one in the rear. So when I flipped it around,
this guy
the
up here.
bigger one was not able to go into my leaf spring shackle. So today I decided to just chop the shit out of my shackle to make these fit.
That's literally just what you do is you just chop the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm not buying new shackles.
Make
I'm
it
gonna make
fit.
it work. If the whole rear end of this fucking Jeep falls out, I'm not gonna be surprised. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're learning, okay?
Yeah. So that's what I did today. Mocked it up. Took out the. Yeah, this was. You can see it's only on the jack underneath the axle. It's fully on its own weight. This was also before I had the overload springs back in.
Okay.
What does your differential plate say?
Core axle.
Yeah.
It's the innards are junk. It has a factory Chevy locker, and they're known to
gotcha.
explode
The
and just
infamous
sent
G80.
shavings all through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that's how I got it cheap because I knew I was gonna basically put all new seals and bearings in it,
Yeah, fuck
and
it.
I was also gonna put new gears in it. So it didn't
Yeah,
really
so
matter
what's
to
the
me.
difference? Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, so when it was sitting like this, I kind of moved the Jeep a little bit, and it was like myself. I could make the leaf springs almost flatten with just myself hanging on the corner of the bumper.
Christ.
I'm like, I think it's time to put the overload springs back in. I know I wanted it softer, but that might
But
be a
not
little
this
too
soft.
much.
Goddamn.
It might be pretty soft,
Yeah. So I'm like, I can always take them back out. It's not that big of
Yeah.
a deal, but yeah.
You also have no shocks, which helps stabilize, take that roll out
A
of it and
little
stuff,
bit,
but
yeah,
not
I
that
figured.
much.
Like I said, I figured if I really care about it, I also at the very least need to put bushings in these leaf springs.
oh yeah.
So eventually the rear end is going to be reworked, but right now I'm too poor to do anything. So
Yeah, I think the leaf springs on my truck were 4 and then a big overload. I took the overload and one of them out, so I'm at 3. with
yeah,
no
mine are
overload.
3,
and they're way soft.
mine are 3 with an overload.
Yeah,
So
they're probably basically the same pack, but
yeah, they are.
mine are just longer,
Same, but different.
longer and wider.
Yeah.
How wide are these leafs? Do you know? Are they 2.5 or 3s?
2.5s.
Oh, okay, mine are 3, so that's where I get extra spring.
Yeah.
having
yeah,
less
thickness
leaves,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so how did you cut the whole back half of your fucking truck to pieces? So
Semantics here.
less weight,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Potato.
But yeah,
Shorter
so
wheelbase.
it officially was on its own weight today.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, I have the perches welded good enough. I have a laundry list of shit that I need welded with 220 anyway.
Yeah.
So the perches will be super fast to get done.
Yeah, those will be easy to smoke in.
Good.
Yeah, basically now all I'm waiting on is money to buy a bunch of other shit for it.
What your money?
So,
Just suck
I
700
was
dicks.
just about to say,
Yeah,
so
fucking-
get sucking, buddy.
It'd be about 3,500.
There's
is
a
what I
lot.
need to
There's a
finish.
lot.
That's a
of
lot of
dicks.
dicks to get sucking. You better get your ass moving.
Yeah.
Better pick your corner out.
Holy fuck, this sucks.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got
much.
here. That's the picture I was already looking at.
Yeah.
post
So I
the
have
same
another. I have one side shot.
Oh yeah, that's a different picture.
Yeah, they just, I don't know, say you saved it weird.
Just roll
So
through
this
these.
is with the shock. Like I could outboard mount the shocks.
You don't have a tire on here though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once
true.
there's a tire, you're going to be in.
Well, this
pretty
is also
far.
angled in. I could mount them straight up and down.
Yes, but
Like,
I would
I could put the bottom side of the shock closer to the leaf spring.
you
and-
could get a little bit closer, but you're gonna have your tire is going to be close.
I would put them on your
yeah.
opposite side.
Oh, how much of an angle could I put these shocks at? Like, is it better to have
Whatever
them
your
more
travel
flat?
distance
Correct.
is.
So
Technically,
it depends how your shock is designed compared to what you're using it for. So a stock shaft or stock shock works ideally in stock orientation only. As you change the angle, it gets less effective. You're trading travel for dampening,
Yeah.
essentially. So the more angle you take, the more you're losing dampening but gaining travel. So in theory, if your shocks are both perfectly straight up and down,
yeah.
you hit one big bump, the shocks both move exactly evenly up and down. Where, like, let's say you pick up one tire, it'll still move them evenly-ish.
Yeah.
Whereas if they're angled, it's going to start changing how much it moves that shock body.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, mine are mounted at like a 40-degree angle,
Yeah. I'll say because
and they're way too soft.
the reason I'm asking this is because when I was mocking it up, I basically have no room under it to work with,
Yeah.
as well as since the axle moves so far back, I'm underneath the pack outs now in my trunk area, so I
gotcha.
can't cut out the floor and mount them to my cage. Basically,
Which is what you were planning on doing anyway.
I was hoping
originally.
to, yeah. If it was on the front side of the pack outs, or like more
Yeah, you
more
get
close
just-
to the front end of the vehicle, and
Right.
I could that's where the cage crosses.
Which you could lean them forward instead of in. but
I'm gonna kind of see, but I really think I don't have any option there. So I'm probably gonna do what you have, or have you cut
But
another
you just
one of
have
those.
so little room to work with there.
Well, yeah. So I want kind of like a multi-hole piece. Like I want that cross
Adjustable
member.
bar, yeah.
I want to weld it in between my frame rails, and then I also might have to find a small bodied shock. Or like just a smaller total length shock.
Okay.
Because there's just not a lot of room under my Jeep
Yeah,
to
you just don't have enough
put
room
shit.
to get travel,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
essentially. Yeah.
And you don't really need a ton of travel, which
Yeah.
as you lean them, you'll gain more travel just from
Which, yeah, like, so that's why I asked, because it was probably, I bet it was close to a 45-degree angle. Like, probably 45 or 50 is where I was sitting. Was where I was thinking it would end up if I mounted them, like, or basically off of, like, right next to my leaf spring perch.
right.
And
just
then
leaned in.
as far as I possibly fucking could.
I probably wouldn't exceed 45. Just because the fact of then you have less leverage as you lean.
yeah.
You're getting closer to them doing less and less once you break that 45.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know exactly what the angle was,
I don't-
and I also wasn't. I was mocking it up when it was on its own weight, and that was
Right.
before I had the overload in.
Which
but
is
I'm
that's where you should mock it.
yeah, I'm
in
looking it up.
theory.
I'm looking at it, and I would have to compress the spring myself, and I didn't do that today. So I'm like, I don't really know exactly what I need to do.
I would at least
And I
put your
also-
overload spring in
I
You're
I
gonna
have
do
them
that.
in now.
Oh,
They're
okay.
already done.
and start mocking from there.
Yeah, but it's a matter of like, I don't like the body is so big that if I do, like I could make it work. I can shove these things under there.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
work. But it's a matter of like how much rod is exposed on
Yes.
that ride
So
height.
there's an easy way to solve that kind of.
math.
So put it all together without shocks. Don't have them mounted. Don't even pretend. Set it ride height on its own weight.
Yeah.
Measure that height. Pick a point. Like, okay, the axle is 12 inches from the frame right now in this
Yeah.
point. Pick it all the way off the ground, off not the axle, let it droop.
Yeah.
Let's say that goes to 18 inches. You know, okay, it droops 6 inches. These shocks are 12 inches of travel.
Yeah.
Let me set it up at 7 or 8. That way, if it stretches a little bit, it won't bottom out the shock. And then the rest is just up travel.
Yeah, so the
It's
thing,
a-
like with these shocks I already have, the body is so big already.
These are-
like
well-
I'm gonna have no up travel.
But they're Bilsteins.
No, they're
Sick.
Rubicon Express.
Are they?
Yeah,
They look
no,
like Bilstein.
I tried
Oh,
to
fuck.
find Bilsteins
From like
yeah,
way
they're-
back here, like the barcode of like Bilstein. But
no, they're Rubicon Express. They're not.
Oh, that's right, 'cause
all
you
that
wanted
good.
the
I wanted
Bilsteins.
Bilsteins, but they were on back order for
Yep.
like the 3 months I tried to order them. So
And as soon as you get these, they come back in stock. I think it's some
probably
some
yeah.
nonsense, but
it's usually how it works.
yeah, I wouldn't even worry about your shocks until it can sit on its own weight on wheels.
Yeah,
Because that's when you'll start. Well, I guess you could do it on jack stands still, same idea, but you want to let it settle and just see where everything kind of is,
yeah.
and then just get okay. I know I got 6 inches of droop, so I got to have 6 inches of shock
Yeah.
inside.
I'll say
but
I might.
still.
I'm probably gonna end up having to find a smaller bodied shock in general. That way I can put it at a not terrible angle as well as
Well,
yeah,
like the
keep
shocks
it-
on my truck, they're F-150 FX4 shocks. They have 12 inches of travel, and they're not very big. Like I think compressed, they're like 17 inches total.
Yeah.
Where this, like the body you have is like 17 inches. Like these things look ridiculous.
Yeah, they're probably at least 14.
for being 10 or probably 10 inches of travel. So yeah, you probably have to find a different shock. Well, plus you're dampening more weight now, and it's you're going to be getting more aggressive on it. It makes sense. Mine just happened to work out where I put them conveniently. It just everything lined up where I wanted it. But
Yeah, I'll say, and
that's
and
why I had
actually-
adjustable holes in case I needed to
Yeah.
try to change it.
Yeah, which I'll say like it wouldn't hurt to do that way. If down the line, even if I do run a smaller body shock and I don't love them, I can also kind of change it.
Or you go
play
crazy.
around with
You
it.
go crazy and do cantilever suspension. You lay your shock completely flat and put a pivot rod on it.
Yeah,
You know what
I know what it is, but yeah,
The
that's
people at home don't.
a hell of a lot more
It's way
more work than I want to do. But
Cantilever suspension.
yeah,
These are all bad.
I'll say videos are the best to
Videos
kinda
are great,
explain it, but yeah.
Here we go. Here's a general idea. If I can get this to
Oh.
open. I love small form pictures.
Wow.
I love it
It's
when
like
you can't
ass
see shit.
from a
Whatever.
form.
Good enough. But the shock mount's flat. This arm is on a pivot. So it pivots on this point. So as the axle moves up, it rolls this joint back and forth.
Wouldn't that kind of almost be like sideways wishbone? A little bit,
Kind of, I guess. I guess that's technically, but either way,
kind of.
that'll
sort
different,
of.
different geometry, but same.
it'll save you a bunch of packaging room, but
Yeah.
you trade it for a lot of fucking work. That's like if you want to have like a nice interior where you can't cut the floor out, like you do something like that, then you can hide it pretty nice. But yeah, you're probably not doing that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But it looks.
Yeah, see
You
that?
could see it. That's
Holy
F10.
Yeah, so the
like
big
wishbone.
washer there is the pivot point, the rod that goes down,
Mhm. This rod right
and
here
then the shock.
is the suspension pushes this rod, which then loads this shock. It transfers it around that corner. That way, for packaging, this would have to stick up another foot, and you
Yeah.
can't. You just can't do that.
Right.
Compared
But
to bumper to bumper, you have a shitload more room.
yeah.
Now pull up wishbone, because now I'm kind of thinking about that.
Well, wishbone's
Jesus.
Oh, Christ,
Whoa.
not happy.
don't love why it's doing that.
Is it doing it on your laptop too?
Fuck no, it was only doing it on here. Weird.
Weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Wishbone.
Yeah, wishbone.
Wishbone suspension. Yeah, say wishbone is an axle type,
Oh yeah,
or
okay.
it's a mounting type.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a.
Are you thinking of I-beam? Or
I don't think he's
not
thinking
I-beam.
push
I
rod,
don't know.
multi-link.
Maybe? I don't
No,
fucking
like the-
know. There's a shitload of different types of suspension
There's
setups you can do.
thousands.
Like
Yeah.
the 90s Ford's fucking
I-beam.
I-beam
yeah.
suspension, yeah.
Maybe it was.
It has that same center pivot point with technically like two sides of it.
No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
Like on the lower right.
TTB
I don't
is
know.
like this,
Yeah.
but
I just
individual
remember
pivots, but-
wishbone is kind of like this, but it's up top, and as your wheels come in, it compresses.
No, that is cantilever.
top.
That's what you're
Oh,
thinking
okay.
of. You use a wishbone A-arm to cantilever usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So cantilever
Cantilever is the mounting.
suspension compared to.
It's the mounting of the
Fucking
shock
other ones.
body.
Yes.
Is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, not that tangents.
But yeah.
So you might have to lean your shocks in kind of wonky. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is after they were flipped.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, it looks so much better in
Yeah,
there.
it looks a lot better.
yeah.
Because it's like centered up, probably here-ish
Yeah,
instead
you
of
could-
being
you could
here.
still
Yeah, they
go back a
literally
little
moved it
bit.
about 6 inches. Not to
Yeah.
mention, I also moved them all the way back to the basically furthest back point of
Yeah,
the.
those shackles are not thrilled though. You
Yeah.
probably have to do something about that.
What do you mean?
Like your shackle's already almost hitting stuff. Like it's laid
Well,
way
yeah,
back.
I trimmed out the back too. It was
Okay.
just some body, which it also is. So these shackles are technically lowering shackles for a like 2000 Chevy 1500.
The ones on my truck are lowering shackles for Michael's F-150.
So, but the bad part is these are too wide for the shackle boxes. So they either are going to hit the shackle box or the body in the back
Yeah.
of the Cherokee.
That's
so literally doesn't matter whatever they
Potato,
hit, they hit.
potato.
Yeah. If you could move it back like an inch or
Yeah.
two at the top, it'd probably help a lot. But either way, it depends how much droop it's got, how much load it's got.
Yeah, I also don't know what the ride height's going to be on the new axles and shit.
Yeah.
I might have to pull out my axle blocks as well as I can put it up to the higher. What?
He's laughing at you.
Hilarious.
He's never done that
Oh.
once. Calm down.
Nope.
Yeah, I also might have to adjust the shackle to go onto the upper hole on the adjustment
Yeah.
in the rear box.
Fuck, just drill another fucking hole.
It's literally going to be a
I
bunch of
could.
like
Yeah.
test it and see what
Yep.
fits.
Yeah.
It's going to be that all the time. But
Yeah, but yeah,
I like it.
yeah, figured out my pinion angle, which I asked the Patreon guys. I'm like, hey, what's the pinion? Like, what's a good pinion angle? He's like, what drive shaft do you have?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, it's if you have a double cardan, which is what I have, or a single piece
Yes.
shaft.
With
Like if you have a double cardan, point it directly at. Sorry.
Yep.
Point it directly at the fucking transfer case. I'm like,
Yes.
all right, cool. So that's what I did.
Yeah, when you have a double
simple.
cardan, you point it straight at it. If you have a single, you want it to be the same angle.
Mm-hmm.
So if one's leaned down 1 degree, you want the other to lean up 1 degree.
Gotcha.
That way they're in symmetry.
Yes.
Because the double cardan breaks the symmetry on its own.
Yeah.
Where single yokes.
Yeah, you have
essentially-
to have some degree offset on a
Yeah,
single piece.
There's some good videos that show it, but like as your drive shaft spins around a U-joint, it actually speeds up and slows down. Because it's basically breaking the joint and forcing it over.
Yeah.
So there's like a high point and a low point as it rotates. So it actually rotates like not in a circle RPM, but in like an oval RPM.
Yeah.
So you have to have those two joints phased equally, so they speed up and slow down at the same points.
Yeah.
Where if one's pointed and one isn't, the one's trying to speed up while the other's going constant.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Or slowing down. I wouldn't
Yes.
say oval, more like an egg. Egg shaped.
What shape's an egg?
Egg. Well, it's an oval, but it's not circular. It's
Uh-huh.
pointed at the top.
But ovals are that too.
But eggs don't have points, do they?
A U joint has 4 sides,
Yes.
two highs and 2 lows, essentially, which is an oval shape.
Yeah.
An egg would be if you
Okay,
had,
fuck you. God damn it. I'm just trying to help.
I know. A CV joint is closer to an egg shape, but in theory, it needs to be a cyclical smooth
Okay,
rate.
I'll give you. Yeah,
But basically,
okay.
the input speeds up and slows it down.
Yes.
And the output matches that inversed,
In opposite.
which will then speed up, slow it down opposite to make it
Yes.
exactly the same speed, hypothetically. Drive shafts are fucking weird, man.
Yeah. But
There's a whole lot of, that's the old video.
oh yeah.
Yoink.
Yeah. But
damn.
I'm pretty much out of shit to do on the Jeep as far as stuff that doesn't involve money.
Well, now you've got footage you can look through. That'll take you plenty of fucking time. To be
What
honest.
footage? What do you mean?
3 days.
The hard drive with 960
Oh, yeah. True.
A
gigabytes I just
terabyte
gave
worth
you.
of shit.
Yeah.
True,
You just
true,
get to
true.
look through there and
Like
with
this
some
organized
stuff.
shit, right?
It's already semi-organized, but just play with it and
It's
see.
just for the GoPro
Gotcha.
stuff they did.
It's
The
everything.
GoPro I haven't even touched because
Oh.
it's you guys shoot time lapses with individual pictures per time lapse,
Ah.
which means these
Fuck,
are
we did do it like
there's
that.
billions of pictures in each of those
Yeah.
files.
Well, it's good because then we can set the speed.
yeah, because you guys film too fast and too slow all the time, and you never know what you're doing. Hypothetically, I need to buy a GoPro too.
Yeah.
for when I do rally.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to.
I gotta
Yeah,
ask
just-
if I can borrow one of y'all's for when I go to the tail.
Use mine.
Sick invite.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude.
It's sitting in
I
a.
never
It's
use mine.
sitting.
That's fair.
In
I
a
even don't use
backpack.
mine for like when I want to bring it wheeling and I never fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mostly
It's-
because it's just bad.
I should have one anyway, just because.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to mount the mirrorless in the car. That might be a little bit much for rally
Yeah.
stage.
Fair.
Yeah.
It might
It's
be, it might be
sitting in a
hard on the-
backpack, ready to go. All you have to do is take the batteries out and charge them.
Do you have a mount for it to go like on my hood or something?
I would not.
I would
put it on
windshield
your
mount
hood.
This
probably.
sucks.
I have
Put it
a-
on
I
your
have a suction
windshield.
cup one.
Oh,
Put it on your
I
rear
I have a
bumper.
suction cup
cups.
and tethers. So where if the suction cup fails,
Yeah.
you have it like around the grab handle. Like
So it
you
can't
would put it
fly
around your
off.
grab handle on your
Okay.
passenger side.
Yeah.
You would tie the tether to your handle, and then
'Cause-
it holds it on the pin that
I mean,
suction. Yeah,
you
it's-
can
it's
put a
simple.
suction cup mount on your hood, but if you lose it, you owe me a GoPro.
See,
That's
And
what
you're
the
not gonna
tether
like
is
that.
for.
Well,
The
yeah,
tether
but
is tied to
if
the
that
inside of the
fucking
car.
little piece of string snaps,
It's steel.
yours are steel, mine are.
Yes, I ordered steel ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, but if you lose it, you owe me a GoPro.
That's fair.
You got a Samsung, fucking strap it to the hood. Figure it
yeah,
out.
yeah, just
need a
yeah,
GoPro.
just put your phone up
Just
there.
just record yourself saying Garmin clip that, and then
just have it on
have it
loop.
like on a 10-hour loop, and then just drive through the fucking shit.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, just live view your dash cam on your phone and then screen record on your
yeah,
phone.
there you go.
Math,
mean,
there you go.
I could just take because like it constantly records.
Yeah.
On my Garmin, I could. It's just the quality's not
No, it's not gonna be great.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, GoPros are useful for stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, for rally, I need to throw one in there and then figure out. Because yeah, a mirrorless in the car is not
Fuck,
going
I
to
gotta
be
put
good.
yeah,
all
it
my
would-
fucking gear bags
it
back
would- it would
together.
absolutely
God
kill
damn
that.
it.
Speaking of stuff, the fuck's this spare tire stump pulling thing that you wanted to talk
Oh
about?
yeah. So the other thing I did today,
Did you do the thing?
I did the thing. I didn't expect it to work nearly as good as it
It works so fucking good.
did. So you remember my evergreen tree I had kind of by my back door?
Yeah.
Sure.
I have my big maple, my decent sized maple tree kind of in the middle of my yard.
Okay.
And then there was an evergreen tree kind of next to my fire pit.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I cut the fucking evergreen off. It was just a stump sitting there, right?
Right.
It's like a fucking 8-inch stump.
yeah, it's a big
I'm like,
fucker.
this is like I did not expect it to work on, or I think this is about as big as it would have worked. Is what my assumption was.
Sure.
I think you could pull massive fucking stump out of this now. Yeah.
Bigger the wheel.
More
Well, no,
leverage.
it's more like just the power that you can
Well,
pull it.
that's a decent sized fucking wheel.
Yeah, but this is essentially like
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was
it's the
doing.
same concept.
And I'm like, all right, like this is kind of what I did. I hooked up a strap to it. I had the Super Duty tire, just fucking street
just
tire
sitting
sitting
there.
there. I'm like, all right, cool. Put it up there, put the strap over top of it, grabbed my truck, fucking backed it up in the yard, gave it like 2-3 little tugs, and it fucking just pulled right
You're supposed
up.
to full throttle hit it, and then it rips out and launches it into your back window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't do that
for
good
people
reason.
who haven't kind of seen this, a lever is a motherfucker as
Yeah.
a simple goddamn machine.
Yes.
Is this more of a pulley or lever? I guess it's both.
It's-
actually a complex machine. If it's
Actually,
both.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Get fucked, yeah.
Fuck me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
In the wise
it's a
words of
pulley.
my dad.
it like quadrillionates your fucking
It does.
leverage.
This
and-
does work so fucking
It's honestly a planetary gear set.
yeah,
Almost.
good. Yeah, technically.
It's wide rotation is applying small leverage.
Yes.
But yeah.
But yeah, so this is pretty much what I did with my truck and a rope today.
Oh,
You
there's
didn't have
no
a fucking
audio.
fancy ass worn winch.
Yeah,
I
no,
think I
sorry, I
muted
didn't.
because it sure doesn't matter. But
Oh, he should have
He's gonna run the
He
Get
ran
rid of
over- He should have.
Yeah, this
the
looks
chain
sketchy
up.
as fuck.
Did you
with
not
him
preview
standing
this
here.
before that?
No. Well, go to the top comment on this video though, because this is the one I was laughing about earlier.
okay.
Yeah, mine was way more alive than this was too.
Go to the
Yeah, it's nice when they're fucking
Oh, no,
dead.
hold on. Wait, what's? Oh yeah,
Zoom
the
in.
second one. Sorry.
That was one of the unluckiest suicide attempts ever.
He was ballsy for sitting in front of that.
Yeah, he's standing like directly in harm's way. I'm like, yeah, you're
This is
nuts, dude.
incredibly dangerous. He should have straddled the cable instead. The tire is only used to get the flying chain up into the kill zone.
Hell yeah.
Christ.
People who lack both fear and a sense of danger to that extreme seldom make it to that. Ugh, what the fuck?
To that extreme, seldom make it to that age.
Oh,
To that
Consider
extreme,
me
to that
impressed.
extreme,
seldom make it to
There
that
should be a
age.
comma there.
Yes.
Fuck
Consider me
punctuation.
impressed. If that chain ever slips, I want the Bronco.
There you go.
This man looks down the barrel of his loaded gun while cleaning it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude. Yeah, maybe don't.
Yeah, don't do it like this guy.
Don't stand directly there.
I had a 20-some foot strap, and
And you
I
were
was
in a
inside my
an
long
aluminum
bed truck.
box.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
This dude is just nuts.
Yeah, that's why winches have remotes now, so you can
Yeah.
like fuck off around the corner or use a
Yeah.
synthetic rope from crawler off road.
Well, no, I used a cheap, shitty strap, so I didn't break my nice
Yeah,
synthetic
that's-
strap.
yeah.
Again, this also
is-
helps a lot when the fucking stump is long dead.
Also, this probably isn't a synthetic recovery job because you
No.
don't want
Yes,
stretch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I thought I was like,
Stretch
I
would
want to
be-
break my. I thought about this today. I'm like, I bought this strap. It's just a 2-inch flat strap. I bought it sophomore year of high school when I got my license.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking strap. I have like 4 bands of duct tape down the fucking thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
fine.
fucked up. I'm waiting for it to break, but it never has, and I keep not breaking it.
Keep
so.
testing fate with it.
Kinda, yeah.
Sick.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
rip that
yeah,
fucker
this-
out, and that was about it.
Probably not a synthetic or
Yeah,
kinetic rope job.
I say I didn't want to just stretch the ever living piss out of it and have no like.
You just load it up and all of a sudden it snaps.
Yeah, so if
forward.
it does like one root finally goes and it does launch to my tailgate, I'd be pretty pissed.
it'd be unfortunate. You gotta repaint the truck anyway. Fuck it.
Fuck, you're not
Wrap
wrong.
it, bro.
Yeah,
Sick.
But yeah,
Is that all we have
sounds
to talk about?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, let's get
Are
the
you
fuck-
drunk, Marcus?
Get out of here.
You've been out of it for a while. I just wanted to
He's
point
too
it out.
chicken to taste this drunk.
Yes.
Well, good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Hey, finish
didn't-
that bottle, pussy.
I didn't eat enough today.
That's a you problem.
Yeah.
I actually went home for lunch today.
Whoa. Did you eat lunch?
Yes.
And then you
Whoa.
played more Minecraft.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of that, quick tangent. Ooh, I'm gonna make a Minecraft server. None of you are ever fucking playing it.
We don't play during work hours.
Yeah,
That's
God
the
for
fucking
fucking
difference.
Well, Andy.
Yeah, my shit never works.
his
I'm the
shit's-
only one who has the time to play it, and it
His
won't
shit's-
fucking let me.
his shit's busted.
Just come to my house, play on my computer, and then I'll play at work on my laptop. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe.
maybe. Okay, let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.